Okay, we are live.
Yay.
Hi, guys. Welcome to my channel, Prairie Roads Ramblings. I'm Mona, and I have Joni from House of Joni with me.
Hey.
You gonna say hello?
Hello. How is everyone? I don't know who will be joining us, but hello. Hello.
Uh,
It's so good to be on your new channel.
I know, isn't it? Doesn't it feel weird?
It does. Happy New Year. Hey, there's Jan. Hey,
Happy New Year to
Linda.
you too. Okay, I
Yay.
cannot see. I cannot see the chat at
Look, our
all.
favorite people are here. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. So it's so good to see they're here. We don't know because you didn't really make an announcement, so we don't know. This may be something people listen to more after the fact. I don't know, but um,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. I see him now. Hi, Jan.
Yay.
Hi, Linda.
Lainey!
Um,
Oh, I'm so glad Lainey's here.
we're going to be doing some hauls tonight.
Mona is.
And just chatting.
Yeah.
And this is
Where the
my
magic
craft
happens.
room. Yeah, and if you hear my cat whining, it's because I shut the door. Um,
Oh,
that's my
shout
daddy
out.
up there.
Oh, I like that picture of him. How's your
This
weather? Are
one's
you getting the storm yet? Like,
it's sleeting. It's sleeting right now.
hmm.
Good to see y'all too.
So your
Um,
internet is being pretty solid, but just in case if something should happen, I'll stay on in case you get popped off and come right
okay,
back on or something. Okay,
okay,
so it
that'll
goes
work.
off. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm on my laptop because I thought that might be a little bit better. Plus, I wanted my phone so I could look up the notes on the Bring Back My Bars
Yeah, her
from
Scentsy
Scentsy.
bars. Yeah.
Yeah, so Johnny, they're doing like a vote on which one to bring back, like for the whole next season. And the one that's in the lead is that thunderstorm that you were
Oh,
asking
I've got
about.
that one in my cart. I can't wait to try that.
Everybody's talking about how good it smells.
Really?
Um, yeah.
It
And
yeah.
our scent of the month this month is Petals and Peaches. It is a dupe for Victoria's Secret Love Spell.
Oh,
It
nice.
smells amazing.
Is it got like a
Mm.
I guess with the peaches it's got the fruit notes and then it's got the
Yes.
floral. Awesome.
Yes. Yeah,
I
and,
do like that at Victoria's Secret. I've smelled it before. I don't know if I've ever owned it, but I know I've smelled it. I know I've smelled
yeah,
that one.
it's 10% off this month, it and the warmer for the month. Uh, but
There's such a cute Valentine's warmer. Is that the one you're talking about with the little neon?
yeah, yeah,
It's
I've
so
got it in here
cute.
too, I'm gonna show it.
Oh, good, good,
It's
good.
yeah, it's the one that's, like a neon sign. It's
Yeah,
double
it's so
hearts, I think it
cute.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cute. And it wouldn't have to be
Uh,
for Valentine's Day, you could have a heart up all year.
mhm.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
something that has to be just for Valentine's
My
Day.
youngest has already yeah, my youngest has already claimed it.
Oh,
So
well,
I
I
said, "Well, I
don't
have
blame
to at
her.
least
It's
open
so
it."
cute. Is it a real big one? I
Alright, the
couldn't
first
tell.
no,
Is
I
it
mean, it's not little. None of our warmers are really little unless they're, like, plug-ins,
little plugins? Yeah,
like on the walls,
right.
but the other ones are pretty big. Well, because 'cause you've gotten a couple of them, and
Yeah, and they're
they're pretty big,
huge. The biggest warmers
and they're
I've
really
ever
well
got.
made.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys, they are so well made.
So, the first thing I have is the Allure box. I canceled my Ipsy because Ipsy is like the little samples, and you don't
Yeah.
pay much more for the Allure box. And it's mostly full size.
Mhm.
Um,
Usually, like, 1 or 2 products pay for the whole thing, right?
yes, yes. Now, this perfume called Juliet Has a Gun.
Oh, I want that, yeah.
Oh my god, I love this stuff.
Is it
I
okay, I was
think this
hoping you
is
were gonna
my
say it stinks.
No, it doesn't stink. It smells really, really good.
I
I
mostly
think I
want it for
found my
the
signature scent.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. All right. I'm writing that down on my husband. Um, I told him I wanted some new perfume. He was like, "What kind?" And I was like, "I don't know. I've got one that I think the name is so cute." He was like, "You have no idea how it smells. You just like the name." I was like, "I do. I love the name."
And this is Maylee's Get Dreamy Overnight Toning Body Whip. You're supposed to put this like on your neck and stuff.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna try. You're supposed to do it like at night after have your shower or whatever.
I'm
So I'm
like
gonna try it
everything. Yeah.
and see how it does. It's a full size. This one was $39, and I only paid 21 for the box. This one thing already paid for the box. And this is I don't know how to say this. Ciante of London. It's an extraordinary translucent powder.
Hmm.
It's a full size,
Hey, D.
and it's 22.
Nice. Can you
And
tell
then
us
we
how much
have,
the Allure box is? Like how much it is again?
I want to say it's $21.99.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was like $35.
No, I think that's BoxyCharm.
Okay, maybe that's the one I was looking at. Okay.
This is the purifying mud mask. It's a full size too.
Yeah.
I I may get to keep that one, and I may not, depending on if my daughter finds it.
Oh, look, we'd be mud
It
wrestling over some of this. You're a good mom.
we are.
Mud
It's
wrestling, pun
$39.
intended, since that's a mud mask, but yeah.
Yeah, it's $39. I then we got a couple little samples, but they're not really little, of shampoo and conditioners from Monday, the
Mm-hmm.
moisture one.
Yeah.
The full sizes are
Oh yeah, let's
$7.99.
make you bigger. Dee had a great idea so she can see the face products better. I
Oh,
can't do it, honey, because I'm not
okay.
an administrator on this one. But you just take me down because that way everybody can see them. Great idea, Dee. Thank you.
No, I like seeing your smiling face. Anyway, that's how big it is.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
But see, like this one's full size.
Look at how
It's a full
big that one is. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's the
And
body
this
butter.
one is that one's the one for your neck. This is the mud mask. It's a full size.
I'm signing up for this. They've got me. Those are huge sizes. I had Ipsy too, and
And
I agreed they're so
and
tiny.
I'm telling you, this is worth it.
Now, so the Juliet has a gun perfume. What are the notes in it? How does it smell? I mean, I literally want
Um,
it all just because of the cute name.
okay. It says the notes are a woody, fruity
Ooh, yeah.
composition of dark cherry, pink berry, and jasmine.
Okay. Love.
And it is amazing. And it comes from France. I love this.
Oh, I love French
And
perfumes.
I've been looking for a perfume that I like. I mean, I like Bath and Body Works, and but
Penny says Ahava is the best. I've heard good things about it. I've never tried it. I used to have
oh,
Ipsy
really,
too.
the mud mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mud mask. Huh.
Now, how much is that
Well,
one retail?
Elizabeth may not find that one. There's that.
Yeah, I
Um,
love Bath and Body Works as well.
this
Yeah,
is
so that
that
was the
box
rest
I
of
was
it.
telling you about.
Oh, y'all. Okay, so what's the name of this place? I want to get this for my dad and my bonus mom.
It's Treat. I sent you the link to it in your
Oh,
email.
did you? I
Remember?
missed it. Okay, so it's just called Treats
Yeah,
Box.
because if you use that link, yep, if you use that link, it's $5 off.
Oh, that's right. You
But yeah.
emailed it. That's
Uh-huh.
why I haven't checked my email. Okay. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. Wow, Finney says the Ahava lotion is my go-to. Been using it for at least 25 years. Holy cow. Okay.
Okay, it comes boxed like this.
And it's from
It's from
Poland,
Poland
right?
this month. Yep, it's from
Yeah.
Poland. So this one has, I think, 5 to 7 treats in it, and it comes with a welcome to Poland. This like a little all about
Mm-hmm.
Poland. And then this one has explore Poland.
Oh, you know,
With
I'm trying to book a
recipe.
trip there. Oh my gosh. Okay.
This one
Yes.
has a recipe,
They have
and
good
then this
food.
tells you what's in the box.
Ooh.
So it comes
Oh.
with all that. And the good thing for me is if I don't like it, my daddy will eat it. He eats anything. We have some pretzels,
Oh, a neat shape on them too. They're like curly Q, like little pretzel rods.
and these are like little BB cookies. Looks like little
Shortbreads or something.
plain.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a Prince Polo. It looks kind of like a chocolate wafer.
Oh, it does. Big.
I do not have Arzeski, maybe? It looks like another chocolate
What's that
wafer.
say? So ours does, yeah, it looks like another wafer type thing.
And this is Delphina P.
I gotta do this for my dad. He'll love this.
Let's see. I
Is
feel like
this a
maybe the pretzels are
subscription
gonna.
box, Mona, or can you just do one box at a time, or how does that work?
You can do you can do one box at a time.
Or like three at a time, 3 months or something?
Yeah, you can do it pretty much however you want to do it.
Okay.
Okay, that's the pretzel. I feel like this is gonna taste like a pretzel, but
Regular pretzel?
um,
Sounds fresh. It
yeah,
sounded
but kind
crunchy.
of no. It's like yeah, it's extra crunchy.
Yeah. So they're not stale coming all that way.
No, they're not still. My dad will eat these. I mean, I like pretzels, but like he really likes pretzels. All right, let me look at this.
Hey, pickleball.
All right.
Yeah, you gonna taste test all of them?
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Um, the pretzels or crispy salt sticks. They're known to be made from a traditional recipe, and the traditional baking process also results in these snacks being low calorie. That's always good.
Yeah. I
Okay,
agree with you. I love pretzels and mustard.
This is the Delfini. It's a Polish chocolate bar that blends rich flavors and a satisfying crunch. This premier treat features a smooth, creamy filling encased in a light layer of high quality milk chocolate. And on the other side of it, it kind of, if you're doing it with somebody, it gives you where y'all can vote.
Oh, no way. I love
Yeah,
that. So
best,
you
worst, and weirdest. And
That's
you
good.
can send it back in if you want to, and you can register to win uh another box.
I agree with Dee. I'm not
That's what
fond
it
of
looks
dark
like.
chocolate. My husband loves it though. Oh, cool.
That's the
Yeah.
side of it.
If anyone wants to know, can you pick what country snacks you want to try? Like I would have picked Poland since I want to do a trip there. Like what can you
I
pick?
don't know. I think you can, but I'm not sure. I have chose not to because I wanted like the surprise of it
Right.
because I wanted this to be part of my channel. So that's okay, but it's really rich.
Yeah. I love the wrapper for it. They used to make y'all, do you remember this is years ago, 20 years
There's your
ago,
drink,
probably.
Johnny.
Oh, there's my drink. They used to make a mustard pretzel. I think I would get them from No, I don't remember where. Oh, they were so good. I would get them and I would eat them with Diet Dr. Pepper. It was when I was in college. My friend, a couple of my friends and I would get them. They were just had a pretzel taste on them. She said it was really good, Dee. She said it was very, very, very rich. Was that
Yes,
dark
very.
chocolate? Was it dark chocolate? It looked dark.
I think it looks dark, but it doesn't say it's dark.
My stepmom, bonus mom, and my husband both love dark chocolate. It's really good for you. I just don't like it. I'm with Dee. I like milk chocolate better. I'll eat it sometimes, but it's not my favorite.
Now this looks like a dark chocolate, but I don't know. This is that Prince Polo bar.
Mhm.
It says it's an iconic chocolate treat loved for its timeless flavor and satisfying texture. The classic wafer bar features multiple layers of light, crispy wafer filled with rich cocoa cream. Let's see, I'm being nice. I'm saving my daddy a little bit of every one of these.
Yeah. I think it would be fun to get a surprise too, though, to not know which country, depending on what you'd rather do.
It tastes like a Nutty Buddy bar.
Does it? We like those.
Mm-hmm. That's what it tastes like. It's good.
Just a fancier version or just basically the same for the most part?
Well, it's not really peanut butter that's in there, but it reminds me of that.
Oh, okay. Does anybody else take their Nutty Buddy bar and pull it apart, like the different layers? I eat them by each thin wafer. My husband thinks that's insane, but I do that every time. It makes it last longer. What can I say?
All right, these are the BB biscuits.
Those are cute. Little bear.
They're supposed to be sweet in taste and crunchy in texture. They come individually wrapped and are a light and convenient snack to take on the go. We recommend trying them with a cup of tea. I can't do hot tea. Ugh.
I can't do like milk in my tea. I know some people like that. I don't.
Graham cracker. That's what it
So
tastes like, graham cracker.
basically, okay. So it looked to me
Yeah,
like a
it's
little butter
good.
cookie. Looked like a little, those little shortbread butter cookies at Christmas you get. So it tastes
Yeah,
like a graham
but
cracker.
it
Yeah.
tastes like a graham
Oh, it's
cracker.
even got the
I guess
little bear.
that's probably the sweetness in it.
Yeah.
All right. And last thing is this our Zesky bar. Um, commonly known as the milk wafer bar. It's a delectable and popular Polish confectionery treat. The wafers are beloved for their delightful combination of crisp, thin layers of wafer and rich, creamy milk filling.
Okay. What are these in here? Yeah, that looks like a nutty bar to me. Or a whatchamacallit bar. Isn't that what those are
That's
called?
what it tastes like.
Is
That's
it?
what it tastes. Mm-hmm.
You remember those? The whatchamacallits or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's probably my favorite thing.
Is it? Has it
Mm-hmm.
got caramel in it?
Mm-mm. No, Joni.
Mm-hmm. I gotta ask. I'm gonna have to knock off a star. No caramel in
And
anything.
and that was the Poland treat box.
So you get 5 things usually for each
It's
box.
5 to 7.
5 to 7.
Yeah.
Okay, that would make more sense
Yeah.
because
You
some
can
things
get
are
a bigger box if you want, but I didn't want to.
yeah. Oh, I just made my foot bleed, itching it again, scratching it again. Jeez. Whatever.
All right.
I love caramel with chocolate too, D. Way too much. I'm going to show y'all something on Shein in a little bit. I discovered something today, and I was talking to Mona, and I was like, bait and switch, bait and switch. I'm going to warn everybody. I'm so mad. And
Yeah,
apparently
it was something else.
it's a big thing. Like, they're known for it, that it happens. I'm not going to stop shopping at Shein because it's still a good deal. But I do want y'all to see it because I've made orders from them and not noticed it before. And apparently it happens all the time. So you just need to be in the know. Hey, Marianne, glad you're here. Oh, she said, hey, everyone, I just found out about Mona's new channel.
Oh, hey, guys.
Yeah, this channel's great. She's doing all her projects on here, all that stuff.
This is a little bit of after Christmas clearance shopping. And I got some of this stuff from Ross. This is a 6-piece gel fingernail polish. And
Oh, how cute is that package? I'm sorry, I was talking. How much was it?
No, that's fine. $3.49.
Wow.
And these are full size.
Now, is that to use now, or are you putting that away for a gift? Like for next year?
Probably putting away for a gift. These are face masks. There are 5 in here for $1.49. Yeah, $1.49.
No. And they have retinol in them.
Mm-hmm. And here is 10 pairs of the 24 karat gold and collagen under sheet mask. They were $1.49.
Yeah. Yeah. Great deal.
I got 2 of these.
Mm-hmm.
These are Santa's hydrogel iPads, $1.49.
Oh, cute.
There's 6 pairs in there.
Great little stocking stuffers. Come on.
I've missed you too, Marianne. This is supposed to be a card game. It's called Making Christmas. The Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, cute.
And it was $1.49.
Wow. I've got a new card game that I bought from Amazon, y'all. It is so much fun. It's called No Thanks. We had the best time playing it. It's part strategy, part luck. It is so much fun. And it was not, what did you just say, $1.49? I mean, it wasn't expensive. It was worth every penny. It was probably $10, $11. But man, we had so much fun. And y'all, oh, that's so cute.
It was $1.49.
What? Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's beautiful.
Elizabeth bought a game the other day for them to do during the snowstorm. It's called New Phone Who Dis. I don't know what it's about, but well, they're going to play it tonight, so I guess I'll find out if they kill each other.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. It's on this side, my side, like to me.
Okay, right? It was $5.49, but it's a Cars advent calendar for next year.
What? No way.
How get all that?
Oh my gosh! So I thought it was like a kid's toy.
Well, I guess it ends up being that, but
it is for kids. And it was how much? Like, it was like $5.49.
It was $5.49. Yeah, which isn't bad for Disney.
So you know that, did I tell you that my brother-in-law got my husband the what's that game called? What's that movie? It was like a cult, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's a board game. Got him that. Y'all, we got that out to play in on New Year's with my other brother-in-law and niece and a boyfriend. And y'all, it had, get this, 22 pages of instructions. My husband is extremely intelligent, and even he was like, forget it, y'all. I don't even know how to dumb this down to make it even. I mean, it was such a shame because we really wanted to play it. 22 pages of instructions. That's not even fun. I mean, we just were like, forget it. So I don't recommend the Texas Chainsaw Massacre board game. Oh, that's cute. Do you make that?
I got these. They're paper straws. They
Oh,
were
I thought it was a
$1.49.
tumbler. Oh, those are cute.
There's 100 of them in there.
For how much?
$1.49.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
a,
of course, I had to get Grinch.
oh yeah, oh, love it.
And it didn't have a price tag on it, so they gave it to
Yeah.
me for $1.49.
Oh, and this is all from
It's
Ross.
got yes. Um, it's got a hot cocoa mix and a cappuccino mix. I don't know nothing about no cappuccino, but I guess I'll.
You can experiment.
And
Deacon
I ended up getting two of each of these. There's a
oh, I love, yeah.
metal. Um,
Oh, those are so cute.
I got two of each of these designs because like for Elizabeth and Jerry next year and
Mhm.
gifts, and they were 49 cents a piece,
Oh, what?
and they're metal. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a
So,
great deal. Oh, so Dee's asking about the 49-cent sale. Can you explain about that? Because you just told me about that. Like most people don't know about that.
Usually it's on the third Monday of January, but because the third Monday is a holiday, it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, it'll be the next Monday on the 27th, and there'll be tons of things that are 49 cents. Brand new things. Shoes, clothes, stuff for the house, makeup, anything you can imagine.
All right, I
And
need to
it's
write that
not
down.
junk. I mean, it's name brand. You can get Nikes for 49 cents. You can get clothes. So,
And what day is it? It's the so it'll be on what day?
27th. It
27th.
starts on the 27th, and you need to go like that day. I mean, it's not like a cutoff sale, like it's just that one
No, but you
day.
know the
But of
resellers
course,
are
if
going
you
to
want the
be.
best stuff,
Yeah.
yeah,
Is it in so it's in store, right? I don't think it's online.
yes,
Yeah.
no,
I don't think you
it's
can
in
even
store.
buy from Ross online. I'll check that right quick.
And then this is from Target.
Yeah, you can't buy from Ross online. It's only in store. Ours always looks like Armageddon in it. They never seem to have enough stuff on the shelves. But you can get good deals. Dee said hoodies. I bet they'll have a lot of hoodies.
Mm-hmm. And they have tons of kids' clothes.
We don't have one in my city, but I think there's one. I know there's one over by my husband's work, so I'll just tell him to go.
All right.
I would love for Home
Um,
Goods to do that.
I got this for $1.20.
Oh my gosh, how stinking cute is that? I put a hole in it for Scout and she'll wear it. That's
Okay.
adorable. She'd hate it. That's adorable
And
for
then
her
I
little tail.
got this blue one for $1.20.
Oh, wow. So
And then
you
I
do
needed
keep those for gifts?
either gifts or I'll put it on eBay.
Oh, yeah. Great idea.
Okay, and since I got my hair like highlighted so you can't see the gray as much,
Mhm.
I had to have some blonde or purple shampoo. So I got the Not Your Mother's Blonde Moment purple shampoo and the purple mask at
Love it.
Target.
Great.
Got this, and then I got the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak dry shampoo. And if you bought 3 of these products, you got a $5 gift card from Target.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And then I got the heat protectant from
Yeah.
Herbalife.
I love the purple shampoo. It's fantastic. Especially
Yeah.
anytime you've gotten your hair done to take the brassy out.
hmm
Mhm.
I didn't want to color my hair completely because I didn't want to have to keep up with it, but I wanted something to liven it up a little bit. So she did a high
And
low
it's not
light.
just for blondes. Like I said, if you've gotten your hair done or whatever and it's got a little bit too much brassiness in it, it helps knock that down. I mean, a toner's better, but it can still help, especially if your hair's
as the color starts to wash out, starts to go a little brassy again, the purple will knock that out. The shampoo, it's not going to replace a toner. Like if you jacked your hair up and tried to make it blonde or something and it's bright orange, a purple shampoo is not going to fix that. You're going to have to get a toner and a lot of stuff done. But yeah, it really does help. They're fantastic. Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
Fetty
so
did tell you about it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, honey.
no, it's fine. Yeah, I knew that Dee used it because she's talked about it in her videos
Mm-hmm.
before, and that's
Yeah.
where I got the idea actually to look for
Yeah.
it. So,
It worked really well.
all right, now where did you go? There we go. Okay.
Ooh. What this? What this?
Anyway, all right. Scentsy has something monthly. It's called a with month, but the stuff that's in it is way worse. 1 month is geared to like the warmer of the month or the holiday or something like that. Like our last month was really considered January because since he's like a month behind on stuff.
Yeah.
It was more of the cleaning with Bach. It had all the cleaning stuff in it, the cleaning bottles and all that. This is the Valentine one. This is really the February one. It says love is in the air. You get the little core fresh
Oh, how cute
shoes.
are those?
They look like they're the little candied heart.
Yeah.
They're all sweetheart sugar cookie scented.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the peppered with kisses. It smells good. It's got kind of a pepper smell to it, but it's got like some floral in it too. We have that. Then we have the luck of the rainbow. That's lemon. That's the luck of the rainbow.
Oh, nice. I've not heard of that one. I haven't heard of
That's
that one.
one of our springs. That's one of our spring scent that comes out usually for St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is what you use these little pods in. It's like a little fan that you set it down in, and it dispenses the scent. Has a little plug-in.
Love it. Yeah.
You can put them on your desk or in your bathroom. Just a little area that you don't need a whole lot of scent in.
Yeah, I agree with Finny. We need smell-o-vision.
Yeah. And then this is Blush the Axolotl. It's what they call a buddy clip. They come scented. And you can clip it anywhere. And he smells so good.
And so the whiff boxes are usually how much?
35.
35? Okay. And they
Yep.
change
But
each month?
they're always 35, but the stuff in them changes
Right.
each month. And it's always more than what is in your box. Like, I know this is 7. And these are 13. And these are 10.
Mm-hmm.
So the buddy is 15. And this thing right here is 15. So, and you can usually get the monthly Swift box up to the end of the month. And then if you miss it that month, you can't usually go back and order it.
Oh, okay. Can you order a whiff box without being in the subscription? Can you just get one box?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can order them. It's $35, and a lot of people go through their rep to order them, so they don't have to pay the shipping.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. This is the warmer of the month. Like I said, this is the Petals and Peaches, and it is a dupe for Love Spell. I mean, it smells exactly like Love Spell. In fact, that's one of the pictures that we had to advertise it. This is what it looks like, the warmer. But I am going to take it out of the box. And the warmer of the month and the scent of the month is always 10%.
It's good to know.
All right, there's the double hearts. That's the base. And there's the cup that the wax goes in.
Okay. Looks ceramic, the base.
Huh?
The base looks like it's ceramic.
It is.
Nice. Wow. They don't skimp. These things are nice. What is today? Thursday?
There it is.
Oh, I'm glad you lit it up too, because that just really shows it off so well. Wow. How cute. I don't want everything. Okay.
But yeah, that's the scent. I mean, that's the warmer of the month.
Pretty.
And as soon as my youngest found out it was pink, that's all it took, because that's her sorority colors, pink and green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. And like I said, that to me doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. That could be anytime.
Yep.
And so to bring back the bar, you're going to explain that to everybody, like how that works?
Yeah, I've got it. That's the last thing right here. It's right here. I'm going to pull them up on the website on my phone and tell you what the notes are.
Okay.
Okay. Bring back the bar. Bring back my bar. It is bars that are discontinued, or the majority of them are discontinued. But we vote to bring our favorites back. Right now, Thunderstorm is one of the ones that's in the running.
Yes, yes, yes.
And so these are all the Bring Back My Bar scents. They are available now. They are, I think, $6 each, but yeah, they're $6 each. Remember, if you order 5, you get the 6th ones free.
Mm-hmm. Which is a good deal, yeah.
I'm gonna be doing a 10-bar special at the end of the week. That will include these, but I'll have to order it for you to get the special. And I can't say the special on live because that's against our policy. We're allowed to make our own specials, but we just can't publish them. Yeah, D, that is cute for a nursery. Okay, so let's go. All right, so we got berry tart. It's a medley of sweet berries nestled in buttery pastry topped with caramel. And I want to say this. Yep, you can smell the caramel.
Love.
All right, we have woolly slippers.
Oh, I wondered about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
Like, what are the notes on that? Smells
On this one right here?
crazy. Yeah.
The woolly slippers. It's a cloud of sugared lavender, marshmallow, and vanilla.
Okay. Sounds like a good one to put in a bedroom to go to sleep to.
Yeah, it's a cozy scent.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah.
Or in a bathroom, like when you're brushing your teeth, getting ready to go to bed, that kind of thing. Taking a bath.
Yeah. The orange dreamsicle smells just like an orange dreamsicle.
That's the one it's in my cart. My husband wants me to get that one. He loves to make orange dreamsicle.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
If you've never had an orange dreamsicle martini or an orange dreamsicle jello shot, y'all are missing out. They're so good. Even as a virgin one without the alcohol, they're just delicious. So of course we want to smell those.
It really smells like it came straight out of the orange dreamsicle machine.
Like the push-ups. Remember those push-ups?
Yeah, them too. It's a combination of fresh orange swirled with vanilla cream, and that's exactly what it smells like.
But
it's not overpowering, but it smells really, really good.
I can't do some scents. They give me a headache. Although Scentsy so far, I mean, the few I've tried, they haven't, and that's a safe one.
I can't do jasmine.
I can't do real strong florals. Same with some perfumes. They give me a headache. It just depends.
This is Cozy Peach.
Okay. Ooh. Now, is that different than the peaches and petals? So it doesn't have the floral in it.
It has peaches balanced by green, violet leaves. And what they consider, they describe it as having hints of a lazy sunny day. It's not very strong at all. It's pretty, but it's not strong. So if you like the stronger ones, you wouldn't like this. But if you like the ones that aren't very strong, you would like this. And some of these names, I don't know where they come up with them at.
Yeah, peanut butter balls. My husband would love those, Dee.
What?
She makes these. She used to make these orange buttercream balls dipped in milk chocolate. Yum. I'm not real big on fruit with chocolate. I do like a chocolate covered strawberry, but my husband loves. Oh, you did strawberry? Yeah, yum.
This is Mandarin Toffee Treat.
I bet
You
that
can
makes
smell the
me
toffee.
hungry. Yeah.
It's a sugared mandarin and a sugar cane drizzled. That should say sugar cane, I would guess, but it says sugar cane drizzled with creamy toffee butter. And about all I smell is the toffee butter.
I
I
bet
mean,
that
don't
one's
get me wrong, it smells good. It
that
smells
one
like
have a
food.
really. Is that one really powerful? Sometimes the toffee and stuff are real powerful ones.
I mean, it's not you can smell it, but it's not the strongest I've ever smelled.
Okay.
It
Some of
reminds
the
me of something
food
you would
ones
put in
are
the
just
kitchen.
yeah. Some of the food ones to me can almost be overpowering. They smell good, but I'm just talking about in anybody's. I'm not knocking Scentsy. Ooh, what's this white one?
Ooh, this is sizzling coconut. Ugh,
You didn't
I ain't
like
even gonna lie on that one. Mm-mm.
it?
It says cinnamon, coconut milk, and rich vanilla. And all you can smell is straight up cinnamon.
Huh? What?
Mm-hmm.
That's sad that the coconut's not shining on it.
Mm-mm. You cannot smell the coconut at all. It's cinnamon.
That's a shame.
And I like
I'm glad you
cinnamon, but
told me
I'm
that.
not.
I considered that one because we love coconut because I wanted to get some spring and summer
You won't get
scent.
it from that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't get it from that one. I mean, I'm just not gonna lie about it.
No, I'd
I
rather
don't
you
like it. I'm
tell
gonna tell you
me.
I don't like about it. Cause All right, this is summer sipping.
Oh, I thought about that one.
This one has raspberries and tangy lemons, and
What's
it's good. It's not really, really strong, but it's clean and fresh.
Mm-hmm. Thought that'd be a fun one to have in the kitchen in the summer
Mm-hmm.
or spring. Yeah.
Um, this one's called Ode to Opulence. Um, let's see.
I looked at that one.
It's apricot, blood orange, coconut milk, black currant, and spiced vanilla.
What's your main one you get from that?
The apricot.
Mm.
I don't smell the coconut
No.
at all.
I was wanting a sexy bedroom one. Okay, that's not it then.
No, that ain't it. Why you got that? You got that swing ready to go?
No, I do not have the swing ready to go. I went in Dee's comments. I made this comment, and then afterwards I thought about it, and I was like, I made that sound way more romantic than Todd and I are. Okay, so I said that tomorrow I wanted to make some really yummy food, and I'm thankful he's not going to be out on the roads because he has Fridays off because he works basically like 10-hour days each day, and so I was all, happy about that. Now I'm going to make some good food, and we are supposed to get some snow and some ice and stuff tomorrow, so that'll be good. And I said, I'll have on the fire, which is true, binge some good shows, which is true. But I made it sound like we're both going to be sitting there with candlelight on a big fluffy rug, feeding each other. No, I'll be lucky to see him. He'll be downstairs with salt. I mean, so I made that sound a lot more romantic than it was, y'all. I did not no, that's,
I think she's telling on herself.
I am telling on myself because I didn't mean to. Once I went back and read it, because Dee replied to me, and when I read Dee's reply, I read my comment again, and I was like, I think that's how you're wishing tomorrow will go. But I mean, he'll sit with me and we'll watch a show in front of the fire, and we'll, but it's not going to be like, no. I mean, the guy's going to be doing his projects the whole time. I guarantee you. Until nighttime. I mean, we're good about watching shows in the evening. What's that one? Pink? Pinky
No,
pink.
it's cherry clove chutney. It's big cherries, ding cherries, cloves, and cinnamon. See, it's got a lot of cinnamon in it, and with cinnamon with that cloves, it's
See,
very
that's
strong.
okay. So cherry, I wanted to get that one for my husband because he loves all things cherry, but the cinnamon and the
No,
clove is what
can't
made me
smell
not
this.
do it. And
Yep,
they'll
'cause you can't
overpower
smell
the
the
cherry.
cherry.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Sedona Sunset. Um, this is Desert Lily, Vanilla Orchid, Creamy Coconut Milk, and Jasmine. Now I can smell the coconut now, and it's not that strong to have florals in it. This might be a good one, Johnny.
That one might be. Okay, and that was Sedona
And
Sunset.
yeah,
Okay, I'll write
yeah.
that down. I like woodsy
Mhm.
ones and stuff. I put those in the bedroom and stuff, like candles that smell that way or little wax melts. Those are not too much. The remote. No. He wouldn't think that was funny at all. He'd be like, "Where's the dang remote?"
Oh yeah, trust me, I've heard about the remote.
He would not be wanting to work for that at all. He'd want to.
This is
No.
orange clove pomander, and you can smell the clove.
Clove is so
Ginger,
strong.
it is ginger, clove, and vanilla, and I
Mm,
cannot smell nothing but clove.
yeah. And what's the name of that one?
Orange clove pomander.
Mm-mm. Hmm. Yes,
Key
men's cologne.
lime pie.
I thought about that one. I think my husband would love that one for summer.
No, it smells like a key lime pie.
Does it? Hmm.
Yep. Yep. It's a blend of coconut and lime, and I smell both of them. So yeah, he probably would like this.
He makes a great key lime pie jello shot. I mean, they taste like kids could eat them. I mean, you don't know that they've got alcohol in them. They're so delicious. Each one has heavy cream in them. Oh, they're so delicious. Same with the dreamsicle one, has heavy cream.
This is the thunderstorm.
Oh, I'm getting that one.
Oh,
Does it smell good? Yay.
yes. It smells like a man.
Vinny's asking, these are all ones that have been discontinued. That's what I thought. It smelled like a man in a rainstorm. Hello. Okay.
Yeah. But the majority of them will probably come back. I say majority of them. There'll be some that won't, but like the ones that are mostly voted on will be the ones that's coming back. And
Well, I hope it's not that
this is
clove
one of the
one.
ones that's like in the lead.
I bet you that
It's
blue
like
grotto one will. It seemed to be getting
yeah,
attention.
it's this is a sharp, spicy outdoor fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really does smell good. I can see why in the running. This is pumpkin tiramisu.
That's probably too sweet smelling for me.
Let me see.
Penny, what kind of weather you have going now? Can you tell
Me?
outside? Or you?
It's
I was
like
about to
you
ask
can
you
hear.
too. Can you hear the sleet?
Mm-hmm. Um, Pumpkin with sweet brown sugar, vanilla cream, and an autumn twist on the on. It's an autumn twist on your favorite Italian dessert.
Huh.
And I do smell the pumpkin, and I do smell the brown sugar. I'm not much of a pumpkin person, but I mean, it's alright. Alright, this one's called Cozy Kitchen.
I wanted, yeah. I wanted your opinion on that.
This is warm oat, brown sugar, and spicy cinnamon twirl. It smells good.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a real strong cinnamon smell. But it does smell good.
I thought that might be a good one for winter to have in the kitchen going. I mean, my kitchen is attached to my great room, so anything I put in the kitchen is going to be in the main big TV room too. But that'd be a good winter cozy smell.
This is the banana nut bread, and it smells just like fresh banana nut bread.
Oh man, I thought about that one.
I mean, it does. It really, if you had your eyes closed, you would think you were smelling banana nut bread.
Oh, okay. I might have to add that one to my cart.
It says right from the oven with ripe bananas, nuts, and spices, and it's not lying.
That one might just make Hubs mad. He'd be like, "Where's the banana nut bread?" Smells that good, and there's nothing to eat.
This is called Yuzu Dragon.
That one's probably blood orange, I bet. Is it blood orange?
I don't know. It smells kind of like it. It is. It's a burst of fruit that simply sparkles fresh guava, honeyed nectarine with exotic dragon fruit. It's good. It smells good. But it's not overpowering.
Mm.
But it would be more for what I would consider summer.
Yeah.
Because it smells. Do you remember what fruit punch from Hawaiian Punch smells like?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like.
I remember Hawaiian Punch.
Like.
Yeah. I've not had that in forever. Don't make me want that. Now I can't get to the store for 2 days. If we get snow. I mean, I don't know. If we'll get snow.
All right, this is called Snuggle Up.
This is one I have in my cart. I wanted to see what you thought. Anything, if you tell me it's snuggly or cozy, I'm a sucker for it.
Smells good. Cashmere wood.
Yeah.
Lavender and sage. And I can smell the cashmere woods and the lavender and a little bit of the sage, but not a lot.
Okay, I wouldn't want much of that sage coming through.
It reminds me of a man's shaving cream.
Huh. Okay. That's kind of sexy.
And that's really what it reminds me of.
Might be a good.
And we got
bathroom one.
Gingerbread hugs. Huh?
Might be a good bathroom one. I don't know. What's that one? Ginger what?
Gingerbread hugs.
I'm glad you're telling us if we don't like if you don't like them.
I'm not gonna lie about it. I can't. Ew. Gingerbread and cinnamon. And
that one's called Gingerbread Hugs.
No. I don't want to be hugging that gingerbread.
Oh.
This is cranberry spice. Probably won't like this either because it's got cloves in it. Cloves, ginger, and tart cranberry.
It's gonna be overpowered by the cloves.
It doesn't have as much sage in it, but I don't really like it.
I'm really hoping that Blue Grotto one will be good. It looked like it had a lot of stuff in it that we would like, or several of them.
Blue Grotto is good. It's a very popular seller. In fact, I have it in my club. I get it every 3 months.
Okay, because I'm getting that for summer for sure, for spring or summer.
All right, this is Simply Cinnamon. I don't really like it because I'm not much. I'm just not much on a cinnamon sage person, and
I
that's
don't
what this is. It's
like
just cinnamon,
Mm-mm.
and
Okay.
I just don't. It reminds me of them cinnamon pine cones
Yeah.
that the store sell. Um, and I just don't like that. Some people do, but I don't.
So if anyone wants to know, do you
Um,
sell all these you are showing, Mona? Like just to get rid of them if you don't like them? So in other
no,
words, like,
these you can order right now.
okay.
Um, they're right now they're going to be here this month because people are voting on them.
Okay.
But yeah, I do keep stuff like this in my stock, and sometimes I do like a mystery um wax bundle, and people will tell me I don't like florals or I don't like this, so I go and I pick out 5 or 6, as close as I can get to their likes, and do a bundle like that.
Well, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, this is bergamot and solar driftwood. It's not bad. I usually like bergamot.
And the driftwood. I don't ever, what's the name of that one again? Solar driftwood?
Bergamot, yeah, bergamot and solar driftwood.
I do not remember even seeing that one.
It's crisp bergamot, mandarin, and dreamy driftwood. Um, and that's what I smell.
Yeah.
It's a light scent, but it's a good one. And like these right here, they're in the same thing where if you buy 5, you get the 6th one free.
Okay.
Or like I said, I do like a sale the end of this week and do like a $10, not $10, a 10 bar special. Let's see. This is Pixie.
Oh, I looked at that one, but can't remember what's in it.
It's Mischievous Moonscape of Pink Pepper, Mandarin, Exotic Teak Wood, and Vanilla Oak. So I bet this is going to be like a manly scent.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've got it in
This
my
one's
cart.
good.
I just
See,
looked.
you would like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I remember thinking I didn't expect Pixie to be the one that would smell kind of manly, But my
Yeah.
husband likes the manly. He doesn't want like real strong floral smells. He doesn't like that.
Let's see. We have Lucky in Love,
Oh, I thought about that one.
Mandarin, Bergamot, and Orange with hints of peaches and berry.
I'm gonna put that one in my cart. I think I'd like that.
This smells good.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, it's fresh.
I want to try the Harry Potter one, believe it or not. The smells on it, I know there's like 5 of them, but the one of just the castle sounds like it's going to smell woodsy. It
They
actually,
do.
yeah, it sounds like it's going to smell really good. Those are like $1 more. And then you can get one for each different house. I know that's off topic. I'm sorry, because those aren't in the Bring Back My Bar. Those are just under the actual wax bars.
Yeah, you're
But
fine.
I did want to add
I
one.
ordered that.
Yeah, Pixie's the name of that one.
I ordered that set for. I ordered the talking hat.
Oh, that is such a cute. If you are a Harry Potter, lover, the sorting hat as a wax warmer is so freaking adorable.
And it says so many things, and it like picks whatever house you're in. But I ordered him the whole set for his birthday and Christmas because they're right there together.
Wait a minute. So it talks, the warmer does?
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding? I didn't even know that.
No. Go watch the video on the website.
Oh, I have to. That is so cool. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, it talks. Yeah. The Lily of the Valley is very fresh and green, true to the scent of this white flower. I do not like Lily of the Valley. Mm-mm.
I hear you. Yeah.
Some people might like
That's a
that
very
because it
strong.
smells truly like a lily of the valley,
Mhm.
but mm-mm, I just
That's a
never have
very
liked it.
strong smelling floral, isn't it? Like
Yes.
lily. Okay, because that's one of the flowers that Todd doesn't like. It's just so strong.
And the last one we have is Taj Mahal. It's an oriental fragrance base with a base of musk and amber and some florals.
Yeah.
Now this is another manly scent, and it smells good.
Okay.
It's the musk and amber that makes it manly. The teakwood D. Let me see. Yeah. No, that's really valid. What you want? Let me see. Um, that's good. Ain't it? Okay. Come on, go over wood. It's the bergamot and solar driftwood.
Okay.
It's the one that has the That's one of them, and then let's see, usage again. Now the Pixie also has the teak wood in it. Fanny, can we take care of that, please? I'm not doing it. Thank you. But I do appreciate it, Arlene. Let me see this one there. Them are the two that have the teak wood in it.
Okay.
D.
Yeah, that's the two I thought had it.
Yeah.
Teakwood is good. It's just
Yeah. Now I will tell you that if there's any of these, like if you go on the website and you see any of the bring back bar bars that you want to try a sample of, and it's not like a whole list of them, I
mhm.
can send you, um,
Awesome.
a
Yeah.
sample. Yeah.
I love that you can do
If
a
it's a whole
sample.
list of them, I can do a sample order.
Mhm.
Um, and you get in the sample order, you get 2 blocks of each one and these little plastic cups that are labeled.
Okay.
It's a good way to find out if you like it. So just think of it, that's an idea.
Okay. Sounds good. So you want me to show that Shein thing now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. So let me
Thank
go.
you all for listening.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So I'm going to show you on Shein something to look out for if you go to make an order. I mean, I last night I was going to make an order and I was like, what is happening here? Am I so tired that am I really seeing this? So today when I looked it up, I was like, oh my God, they're really doing this. And y'all, I love Shein. I still will order from them because even with what they're doing, I still, everything I was telling Mona, everything I've gotten from them, their clothing, 95% of it has been fantastic quality. So even with them doing what I'm about to show you, it's still cheaper than if I were to go to my favorite little boutique I tell you guys about all the time and that kind of thing. It's still a better deal by a long shot, but I still want you to see it so that you can see what they do.
So, all right. So can you see my cart right here, you guys?
Hold on a second. Let me pull it up. Okay, there you go.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you what happens here with my cart. So here's an example. See this shirt right here. I love this shirt. Now watch this. Do you see the price is $8.80? That's an insane price. I'm like, my gosh, $8.80. That's crazy, especially for an embroidered shirt. It's got 2 different sets of embroidery on it for that peace sign and that kind of thing. Look at the price when I decide I want to put it in my cart. Watch that price. Do you see what just happened to the price? So I'm going to take it back out of my cart, and then I'm going to do it again. It jumps to $14.37, which again is still a good price. But you guys, usually when I make a Shein order, I'll make like a $300 order, and I've got a bunch of different things, and I can remember several different times I'm like, how did I get to such and such amount? And I didn't even. So let's do another example. So this one, $13.06. Okay, starts at $8. As soon as I check it that I want to put it in my cart, $13.06. So just something to look out for, to where, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, okay. And again, I still think that's a fantastic deal. It's just, I feel that's very bait and switchy. I don't like that. I mean, why? And so I was like, okay, so I went to look it up, and apparently they're known for doing this. And so if you go look at the page or look it up on Google, when I was talking about it, I don't know why there's an echo, but if you go to Google, it says, well, this is Shein, or then a reason. It says, well, sometimes prices fluctuate. Well, fine, but if your price is going to fluctuate, it should be that price on. So let's go back to this shirt right here. So I'm going to share this tab instead. Okay, so this is that shirt that I love. That's got this embroidery and stuff. It's got the double embroidery. The labor for this shirt to do, I mean, this is $8.80. Even with the price that they're going to change it to, is still a screaming deal. I just don't like the shadiness of changing the prices. So if the price is going to fluctuate, it should say $15.80 or whatever it changes the price to, not $8.80. You know, so when I go back to my cart, you know, again, it's so now yeah, hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, so just something to look out for when you're, so again, see, here it is, $14.37. That's just, I don't really like that. So it's not something I needed long to show you guys, but I was like, why? You know, are they changing the price? And so I looked at this, the estimated price. Mona, can you see that where it says the estimated price is $14.37? Then they have the retail price, then your promotions and your coupon. So basically what they're saying is that $8.80 is the estimated price, but they're pretty far off when you add in, you know, and like I said, and they do that with so many of the things here, you know, and a couple of them went down, you guys. I think this was one where, yeah, $8.69, and it went down when I put it in my cart. So, you know, of course, I don't have a problem with that. You can bait and switch me all you want if you want to make my price even lower. So the way Mona and I decided about it today, we were like, you know what it might be is that they're basically showing that it's like, if you were just to order one thing, so to get to free shipping on Shein, I think it's like $130 or something. I can't remember how much it is, you guys. But to get to the free shipping, that's what, and so let's say I just wanted to buy one item. Well, I'm going to have to pay the $3 or $4 shipping. And so Mona, the way she put it today, she said it's basically they're making sure they get their shipping no matter what. And I kind of think that's kind of what it is. You know what I mean? So they're wrapping it into the price. And if you look, there's different sellers, there's different vendors who sell on Shein and on Temu. But I just wanted you guys to see that if ever you get on here and do that. Or, you know, get on Shein and make an order, because I'm telling you right now, I've made, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 orders before. And I'm like, what has happened here? I don't know why I am, you know, already at this price point. I had a coupon, I had this kind of thing. Why? Well, that's why. Because once I go through and I check off the things that I want to buy, they're hiking the price up to almost double on some of those items, which again, they're very, very cheap. So even to make it almost double is still a great deal, but I still feel like it's bait and switchy.
to where, especially if
is.
you're buying, let's say I'm buying 26 items, most of the time I don't go back and look. I'm just checking off the things I want. It was only yesterday that I noticed that. And I was like, wait, why are you changing the price on me? So just something to know, something to look at when you go to make an order on Shein. I still recommend them. Like I said, I think y'all, my husband's home, so the dogs are going to be loud for a second. Sorry. I'll mute myself. You talk, Mona, so they're not too loud.
Yeah, as she was saying, I like Shein's clothes. Um, to me, they're a little bit better than Temu. Um, but I too made an order the other day. Um, and it did me the same way, and I could not for the life of me figure out what was going on. I thought it was just something I was doing, and then Joni talked about it today, and I was like, you know what? It happened to me too. And then I also checked out. I picked out one shirt for my youngest, and I checked out all the other stuff. And then 2 days later, after I checked out, they sent me a message and tell me that that one particular sweatshirt's out of stock. And I'm like, then why did you sell it? But I mean, I do agree. I'm still gonna shop. So uh,
Okay, yeah, I agree with you, Mona, that Shein is better a little bit clothing wise, but that could also be that I have bought more Shein clothes than I have Temu. I haven't really Temu a huge chance on clothing, but Shein, y'all, their bathing suits especially have been very impressive as far as the quality. I mean, like
I
the
mean,
difference
I
from
like.
paying $100 for a bathing suit at Macy's, and then I get one for 15. Please pick her up and take her in there. For 15 at Shein, so impressive. Like double lined, very good quality. I've only gotten one that wasn't really, really good quality, and it wasn't bad quality. It just wasn't, you know what I mean? Like it was more what I would expect. And so yeah, I've really been impressed with their clothes. Yeah, and I usually only use them in the summer, y'all, for cute little dresses and stuff. I could not believe how cute some of their tops are, especially like if you look in the reviews on Shein, it's what I love there. I've said this to you guys before. I love on Shein, they give you incentives. I don't do it, but they do give you like points you can earn towards coupons for people to post pictures of themselves. And so you get to see it on a normal person that's not, 5'10" and 86 pounds. So you get to see it on someone who has a normal body. I mean, no offense to anybody that's 5'10" and 86 pounds, but you can even sort by size or so like, let's say you don't want to look at somebody wearing an extra small, you want to see somebody wearing a large. So you can even sort only by photos and people wearing a large or by medium or whatever it is that you want to see. So I really appreciate that too, that they give so many good reviews of pictures, people showing them wear stuff, because it gives you for me, it gives me an idea of how things fall, how they sit and that kind of thing before I want to buy it. And I don't see that on Temu as much. You see it a little bit, but not much. So I definitely recommend them. I just want you to be aware that your cost, and if anybody shops there enough to tell me how to avoid that, I'd love to know what the deal is, because of course I'd love to have it at the better price, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
still think it's a shipping thing.
yeah, I think it's their way of making sure they get that shipping. I don't know, but because I was like, let me do this, Mona. I'm gonna just buy one of the shirts and see if I buy it now. Will they keep it at that $8 price? And they did. But what they did was they still got their $3.99 shipping. So I'm almost back up to what they put it to before. So I'm not going to go through all that just to save $1 or $2 on each shirt. But again, just something to be aware of, because it gets complicated. I mean, when I was looking it up, apparently this is a huge deal. People have gotten so mad about it, and they say the math. I saw it on TikTok today when people were talking about it. People were making videos, and they used that phrase that someone that we know said recently on Facebook when she was ranting about her handouts that she gets, or her, whatever, being reduced. She said the math isn't mathing. And I was like, oh, she got that from TikTok, because I saw 2 people on TikTok making that comment about Shein, that, once I added in my coupon and something else, I still ended up at more than I did in the beginning. You know what I mean? In other words, once they hiked the price up, I ended up paying more than I should have. I don't really know how to explain that. The person explained it better than I did, but basically it's from them changing that price in the cart there. So, Mona may have had to leave for a second because of her, what do you call it? Internet going in and out. She just texted me. So, but yeah, you guys, just be aware of that. Just something to look at, because I swear to you, there have been like 2 or 3 Shein orders that I've made where I was like, okay, I'm usually, what I'll do if I'm going to make a big order, I'll give myself like a cap point. I'll say, okay, I'm going to spend like $300. And so with Shein, that's a lot of stuff. It could be like 26 items or something, or however many items. But so then I'm not as inclined to check that they're changing. I never thought that they were changing the price on me. I just never thought they were doing that. I never noticed it, but I would notice that I was at my 350 quicker than I thought, and I was like, well, I guess my money doesn't stretch as far as I thought or something. No, it's because they're doing what I just saw, what I just showed you. And it's not every single item. If I went back and showed the page again, like I said, there was a couple items, they took it down $1 or $2. And then there's some that it doesn't change at all. So make that make sense. It's confusing. And I think some of it has to do with the vendor. I saw somebody today said it has to do with whether or not it's something that has estimated price on it or not. Come on, just give me the price or not. That's what I'd like, but whatever. So let me see what chat's saying. I haven't checked chat, but technical difficulties. And he said, well, there's a storm coming through, as you guys know. Okay, so Mary says, when I said on mine, I will stay with Temu, I meant say with Temu, you get what you pay for. Yeah, Mary, I absolutely do think that Temu, or that Shein, is worth it. I know I said that a minute ago, but it really is. The bathing suits especially, I'm appalled at what I've paid for bathing suits. And then I've gotten really cute dresses, and they're also, both Temu and Shein are doing really good dupes of like $350 dresses. I've got one in my cart right now that's an exact dupe. I mean, it is so spot on. I cannot spot anything where a lot of times when they make a dupe, the fabric's shinier, or it's just not as good a fabric. And that's because they just can't do it for that price. This dress is such a good dupe. And everybody says that in the pictures and stuff. And so I found it for on Temu for how much? Well, almost $30. I found it on Shein today for like $8. And I was like, what? And sure enough, once I put it in the cart and I check it to buy it, they shot it up to almost 20. Well, that's still cheaper than Shein, or than Temu. So I don't know. They're both a great deal. And let me just give one more disclaimer. I know there are always those people that say, I don't believe in shopping at either one. You're enriching China. I just got to say it one more time. Everything you buy is from China almost. That's sad. Maybe that can be changed. But my whole point of being willing to do that is because, like Mona and I talked about it today, if you buy it on Amazon, it's still coming from China most of the time. If I buy it from my boutique downtown, I found an exact little quilted jacket, those block print, block print is really popular. I found the exact jacket in my favorite little shop downtown. I found it on Temu for $20 cheaper. Well, all I'm doing there, if I buy it in my boutique, which you guys know I give them business, I love to shop small when I can, but I can't do it all the time, and plus when you do that, if you say, well, I'm never buying from China, I don't want to enrich these sites, well, fine, but you're still paying, it's still coming from China. You're just paying a middleman. So there's my reason for not thinking it's bad. And then I've never had, Mona, have you ever had anything happen with your credit card?
No.
Anything bad? I haven't
Not at
either.
all.
Yeah. I mean, I don't use a credit card. I use my debit card. But as far as that, I've still had people ask me before, well, I'm scared that, they'll take my information. No, I've never had that problem. And I don't know anybody who has. And they're really easy with returns too. I've never returned anything on Shein, but I've heard that they're good with returns. So I guess this was kind of a shout out for Shein, a good thing and a bad thing. Mindy says maybe it's
Yeah,
them.
you can sponsor us, Shein.
Do what now?
It's all right, Johnny. Shein can sponsor us.
Oh yeah, come on. I would love to. I'd have a great time. I love their stuff. I mean, I really do. I cannot believe how cute their stuff is. And especially that new line I was just looking at yesterday. I was like, God, these look just like the tops that are in one of my favorite boutiques downtown, which is different than the one I was talking about before. And yeah, I'm just shocked that, you know, the labor to do the embroidery and the special different little details on these shirts is not, it shouldn't be 880. I don't know how they're doing it, you know. So I don't mind paying $15. What I mind is when you switch it on me in the cart like that. That's all. It just feels shady. So, but I'm not scared to give them my money, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't feel like they're going to take my card and do anything with it. It's just something to look out for. That's all. If you go to make an order. Why is there an echo? I don't know why there is. So did your
I don't
internet
hear
go
what
out
echo.
because of the storm?
No, my computer died.
Oh, okay. All right.
My laptop died. I was on my laptop, so I had to go get my charger.
Yeah. So hold on. So
This is
Finney
a
says
good thing
sweats
to
at
have right
Temu.
here.
What is that?
Have y'all seen these? It's
Yeah.
one of them rings that you can Bluetooth to your phone,
Hmm.
and you can scroll up and down.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
got them
So
from Temu.
yeah. No, I mean, and yes, Shein is different vendors, just like Temu is. And Finney says the sweats on Temu have been a good deal. Yeah, I mean, I try to look at the fabric content to see what you're gonna get, you know, or whatever. But yeah, I mean, like I'm gonna get some more of those little athletic leggings that I wear that have the pockets on the side, and those look to be just as good a quality at Temu. They look like the exact same ones that I get from Amazon that I pay about $14 more for. So I'm gonna try them from Temu. I could get them from Shein. It just depends on which one, you know. If I've got an order going at Shein and I'm already close to getting the free shipping, then I would probably just do it from them. Although, isn't it free shipping from Temu anyway? I don't remember, you guys. I don't know, but yeah.
If you have $20 in your card, it's free shipping
Okay.
at
Yeah.
Temu. And I know you're gonna order more than $20
Always.
because right now
Yeah.
you have what, 700 in your
Oh, I know. I just showed her and Penny my cart because something's happening to Temu where when I go to Temu, it's not loading my it's I don't know how to describe it. I'm not gonna make it y'all's problem, but it's just crashing my page. So Penny and I went through some ideas of where I'm clearing my cache and things like that. So I've just got too much stuff in there, I'm sure. What's your favorite thing that you've ever gotten from Temu, Mona? Because I know you get a ton of stuff from them. Because I could tell you right now, like if those athletic leggings turn out to be a good
my blue
deal,
jeans.
those new ones you got, like the wide leg ones. I mean, what a deal. My gosh, I will pay some money for some
Yes,
good
the new
jeans
blue.
because I love good jeans.
They are. I love them. I absolutely love them. They're the best jeans. And I mean, I've had Judy Blues. Hold on.
What are Judy Blues? That sounds like a cute name. Yes,
Yeah,
Vinny. I try to
they're
find the stuff
expensive.
with the most cotton content if they'll give it in the description. And they do have good dupes in the bedding
Yes,
and
dear.
stuff, like where they have like Pottery Barn and West Elm dupes on the bedding. I just found a Shein blanket that is, I don't even want to tell y'all what my stepmom paid for the one on her bed. And it looks just as good a quality. And if it's not, I'll return it. And it's just a faux fur. But it gets great reviews. I'm gonna give it a try, and it's about, I don't know, about $50. I don't know. I'll have to see if they change the price on me in the cart. But yeah, it's definitely different vendors. I did one time when I went to check out from Shein say there were a couple things in my address I wasn't eligible to have shipped to me. That's never happened to me at Temu. I don't know why that happened. This was over a year ago. Maybe that was a particular vendor that doesn't ship my way. I'm not sure. I don't know. But one other thing that's worth doing, you guys, too, is if you have something that you're going to buy, um, like a quilted jacket. There was a quilted jacket I was looking at on Temu that, like I said, it was the exact same one as in my boutique downtown. And I was like, let me see. I'm going to put in quilted jackets and see if I can find somebody selling that exact same jacket for cheaper. And I found it for $10 cheaper. That took 5 seconds to do, and I can save $10 more. Why wouldn't I do that? So that's also worth doing too, is if there's something that you love on there, put in what they're calling it and then see if you can find another vendor selling it, because they do compete. So yeah, I mean, if I'm a vendor, yeah, I'll do mine for $1 or $2 less than somebody else if that means that I can get more business. And so yeah, that was I just can't do the Temu right now because I've got to figure out what's going on with my cart. So
Sorry, guys. That was my youngest.
oh, okay. I'm just glad it's not your internet from your power or whatever. So, Finny, you
No,
said
no.
you're getting mostly snow. Is everything okay though with your youngest? It's okay.
Oh, yeah. She just needed to be print off the tickets for the concert to give them to her friend tomorrow for her birthday.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Y'all,
talking about?
yeah, yeah.
The concert.
hmm Y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, there's this tree that we've been wanting to buy for months. That's been sold out everywhere. And today, Mona found it for me. I might be able to buy it for the clearance price that they have for Home Depot. And I will be almost in tears happiness if I can get that tree. So you said your friend's going to get back with me about how to purchase it.
Yeah. She her son got married this weekend and they're on their way back.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
she said that when
It's
she
on
got back in
some
town
foreign
tomorrow, she would
website
show
or
us how to
something.
get around it.
Okay. Yeah. That will be so cool. So if that
I
works,
think
I'll
what it is we're gonna have I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to use her seller's thing because I think that's what I had to do. Now that I think about it.
Oh, okay. It didn't ask for like a tax ID or whatever, but I don't care what I have to do. You
Yeah.
hear that echo? No?
So
Okay. Anyway, I hear an echo.
I do
But
a
yeah,
little bit now, but not.
yeah. I haven't told my husband yet because I didn't want to
Mhm.
get his hopes up that we had found it. I make it sound like he's sitting on pins and needles for this tree. He's not like that. But yeah, I'm gonna make. So how do we go? How
No,
do we get?
Penny, they don't.
What? Let's see.
Fanny
Oh,
was
no
talking about some of the
snow.
vendors on Temu don't give the
No.
best descriptions,
Oh, the
and
sticker
they don't.
I found for Mike's car. I found a sticker. So there was a funny sticker that said, "Y'all know my friend Mike that one day on Finney's." Yeah, this echoes so bad. I'm gonna come in and come right back out. Let me see if that helps, okay? Because I don't know why it's doing that. Let me
Okay.
sign in and back out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can. It's still raining here and sleeting, but we don't have the snow yet. I don't know that we will. Here she comes. I guess I need to add her.
Oh, you gotta add me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's me. Oh, I don't feel. It's better. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, there was a funny sticker we found. Mike and I like to do jokes on each other. And it said, ask me about my exclusive diarrhea. Yeah, and I thought about putting it on his car next time we go to visit. Like when we go to Allure. He will kill me, but he earned it
Yeah,
that day.
but look what he did to you.
I know on Finney's live that day. He's like, she's on the pot or whatever it was he said. So yeah, I'll do it to him. Absolutely.
Yeah, he earned that one.
He sure did. I'm scared that, or not scared, but I think they probably botched the report. If Finney's not getting snow, are you supposed to get it now, Mona?
Sometime tonight. They've closed the whole town down.
Well, that I'm not shocked about. Our town does that too, but we're probably, if you guys don't get it, we probably won't. They're saying 1 to 3 inches, but we're right on the line where the wintry mix is. So I don't know if we'll get any. Oh, that's driving me nuts. I gotta quit. That's annoying. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Do you have YouTube open?
No, I don't have.
Do you
Let me
have Temu
close.
or anything open?
Let me close everything. Hold on. I have everything closed, just in case. All right, so I have my Scentsy open, and I'm definitely gonna have to find out from you. You have your link for everybody?
Yeah, let me see if I can put it.
Yeah, I still hear the echo, honey. I don't want to ruin this. I can't fix it.
I don't know. I wonder if it's my phone.
I just closed everything, and I didn't have. Do you have 2 things open? Because if you do, that'll cause it.
I don't think I do. Hold on a second. Let me look.
Ooh, yum.
Let me see. Say something now, Joni.
Say something now. That's much better. Whatever you did, that fixed it.
Say something now.
Yeah,
No, it didn't.
Whatever you did, that fixed it.
Okay.
I turned off my
Nobody
phone.
wants to listen to me twice.
It's better than it was.
Okay.
It's on more
Joni. It'll be all right.
delay. Oh.
I don't know why it's doing it all of a sudden though. Let me try something. Hold on a second.
Definitely be
Why
sure to
did that
put
come
your
up?
yes, he earned the sticker. Hi all. Hey Raina. Yeah, that is a terrible echo.
Yeah, that is a terrible idea.
See,
Hold on a
it's so
second.
delayed.
I made transfer to my phone. Let's see if that changes anything.
Better?
I'll be right back.
Okay. So if you guys haven't tried Joy Spun, which is from Walmart, their pajamas, it is the best brand, you guys. They are so comfy and they feel like as good a quality as like something I would get from J. Crew. I love that brand at pajamas at Walmart. So highly recommend if you want some cute and really comfy pajamas. Super comfy and super cute stuff. And it's Joy Spun and it's one word. Turn off the volume on YouTube if you have it open. I definitely don't have it open. I checked and I closed. I had one video open from earlier in the day that wasn't this, and I closed that and it wasn't that. So my daughter loves them pajamas. That's the brand. I get her all the time from Walmart. She said they're soft and comfortable. They are, and they're not super hot. I just don't like a real thick pajama. They run a little big. Dang it, that echo. It stopped for a second.
Okay, try now.
Okay, try now. Better? I don't hear it.
I got off the computer and got on my phone.
Oh, it's better. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. And then if you guys have not bought that cold foam, if you like a iced coffee, that's my other new favorite thing that I'm like telling everybody that sits still about is the cold foam for the top of the coffees. That stuff is so good. It comes in a container like a Ready Whip. It is so delicious. And I got to Walmart the other day and I was so frustrated because I had to go all the way back home, get my driver's license, come back, and I'd been to Aldi before that. Y'all get this. So we're supposed to get, and this was yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. I think it was the day before yesterday. And so this is 3 days out from a winter storm. Okay. And our states down here, they freak out because we don't have the capability. Well, actually we do. They're brining the streets right now and that kind of thing. But people down here don't know how to, we don't know how to drive and all that. Okay. So we're supposed to get anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of snow and then some ice. And I look over in Aldi because I'd gone to get my little iced coffee at Dunkin'. And I was like, let me run in Aldi and get my favorite tortilla chips, a couple bags of those. And while I'm in there, I'll go ahead and get their bread and some butter. And I think that was it. So I run into Aldi to get that. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, you know what? Might as well get my milk because there's going to be a run on the milk so everybody can do their milk, their eggs, and their bread. It's like Milk Sandwich City whenever there is going to be a storm. And y'all, I turn around and there's this man and woman and my phone is full. So I wasn't able to do a haul. I hate that. I got to figure out how to transfer everything. Anyway, I wanted to take a picture. There was a man and a woman. They each had their own cart and the Aldi carts are pretty freaking big, you guys. And I didn't even need one because I was just holding my stuff. I had 4 things. I turn around and the man's in front and he has his cart and the entire cart was filled with gallons of milk. I mean, just shoved in there as tight as they would go. And then on the bottom, he had like 2 or 3 gallons of milk. And then the woman had, I think he did. I know the woman, anyway, the woman had mostly loaf bread and then a few other types of bread and muffins, but mostly like a gazillion things of bread. And then she had a couple things, also gallons of milk. They were obviously together. What were they doing, y'all? I mean, maybe it was for a restaurant or something, but I wish I could have taken a picture. I wanted so bad to say, are y'all panicking that bad? Are you going to resell this milk and bread? Because it's not going to be that bad. We're not going to lose power and be stuck at home for days. I mean, maybe people in the Midwest, like where our Kimmy's from or something, where, I worry about them losing power and now think they're going to get walloped again, but not, maybe they owned a restaurant, y'all. I might be being mean. And maybe that's all it was they had a restaurant. But I do wish I'd gotten a picture because I have never seen so much milk. Never. I mean, I just made me think, all right, my husband laughed. He said, are they going to be on a corner tonight? Like on his way home tonight from playing pool, and he was going to see them hawking the milk because there's no more milk. Because usually they'll do a picture, you guys, of what our shelves look like. And the milk and the bread and the eggs will just be wiped out every time. Jen made me laugh saying, will the toilet paper still be there? I don't know. Because it's not like COVID, but there probably was a run on toilet paper too. Did you get all your stuff, Mona?
Yeah.
Okay. And I checked with Finny ahead of time that day. I asked her because I was going in Dollar Tree and I was like, do you have all your stuff? It's going to hit you first. She's like, I'm already prepared. She was ready. Hold on. What'd you say? So doomsday preppers. I know. Yeah. Ice storms. That's what I'm dreading. I really don't want us to get an ice storm. We have lost power for an ice storm before, you guys. And at least we have a gas fireplace. So we can use that if need be. But yeah, I would love to hear what you guys make for food. You know me, the foodie. I always want to hear what everybody's going to make. So I already asked Mona. I don't know if I asked Finny. Finny, what are you making for food? Well, you're just getting rain, but still. My husband always asks me the same question. He's like, it's just you and me. Why do you make so much food? I'm like, it's cozy. I don't know. I freeze some of it. I don't know. And I still don't know what I'm going to make tomorrow. I bought a big old chuck roast and I did not get pepperoncinis, so I can't make Mississippi roast. I thought I had some. So I don't know. I don't know what I'll make with it, but there's so many options with a chuck roast. I could make French dip sandwiches. I don't know. Oh, one of my other favorite things to get from Aldi is their little hoagie rolls, you guys. They are so good. They're so pillowy and soft, those little, and they're the perfect size. They're not real big, So, Are we allowed to say one thing? Can I just say how happy I am for Sally that she got her new furniture? Am I allowed to say that? I already said it, so sorry. I'm just so happy
I
for her.
just don't want to talk about the other stuff.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, but I'm just so happy for her. That was some good news and it made my day, y'all. That is so, so exciting for her. So for anybody that, thinks that things aren't happening, they are. She's good for her. So excited. All right, you can put me in timeout. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just so excited for her. It is wonderful. Yeah.
If we lose power, I'll be on the roads. Daddy will not stay here.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Well, when we lost power from a hurricane once in the heat, I mean, I guess it's worse. I don't know. I'd love to hear if people think it's worse to be in the cold or the heat. I mean, I hated it. It was miserable because, we're used to being around air conditioning. That was so awful. It was, I think, about 2.5 days. And this was in Birmingham, you guys. This is really far inland to lose power. But you saw what happened in North Carolina with the flooding and all that. Hurricanes can wreak havoc even really far inland. But yeah, we would probably do a hotel. It's not. We have a generator. My husband said it doesn't work. I'm like, why don't we just throw it out then? And he's like, I'm planning to fix it. Great. It doesn't work.
It didn't work last storm. Why didn't
I know. So I'm like, why is it here? It's just to taunt us. Would you like to use us? We don't work. So yeah.
You told me last time it didn't work.
Nope, it doesn't. He
Ah,
says it turns on. It just runs really loud and does something. I don't know.
tell him if he doesn't fix it, you're going to go downstairs and rearrange his whole system.
Y'all, my husband made some new storage shelves downstairs. So if you've ever watched my video where I showed the storage shelves, he's making, he's got a little inspiration photo for the bathroom he's building down there. And it's going to have this little sitting area. I don't know why we would want a sitting area, but it's a very pretty photo. It's going to look very nice. But to do that, he had to take away a little bit of the space out of the Christmas wall. And so he had to tear down that wall, tear down the shelves, and make new shelves to make this little sitting area in the bathroom he's building. So he's gotten that done, but I couldn't take down Christmas right away because we didn't have a place to put it. So I go down there, and this is during the lives the other day on Sunday, and I'm listening to those, and I'm taking stuff down, and then he's taking the heavier stuff down. And he's like this with the car. He doesn't like me to load the car. He wants to Tetris it his own way. And I'm not kidding. Like, he will take it back out. Anything I try to put in, he wants to put it in his way. So I get downstairs and I start putting stuff on the shelves. And you guys, where I was putting things it made total sense. It's not like, like I was putting trees with trees and that kind of thing. But then I put a couple of Santas in what he deemed was a snowman section. And I was like, honey, we don't need a snowman section. We have 4 snowmen. 3 of them are basically a set, and then 1 more. We don't need a whole section for no, y'all. This was blasphemy to him. He was like, "What? No, this is a snowman section. We're not having anything in here touching the snowmen. The snowmen stay by themselves." So I got so frustrated. A little later that night, I went downstairs and I put a couple things where they didn't belong on purpose. You should have heard him. All of a sudden, I hear him down there just I did all this work, and then you can. I mean, I was like, why the segregation? I love y'all, his organization, but he just takes it so seriously that it's just, I said the other day when he wanted to sit me down to tell me it was like crateology, like we need to talk again about why you like to overstuff the crates to where the lid won't work. I don't need a class on it. Fine. I just put too much stuff in it. All right. Just move that one on to the next one. No, because that would be putting into this box. It doesn't go with that one. I'm like, then what are we going to do with this? Why don't we talk about getting rid of it? What? I love that. I use it every year. Why would we? Yeah. So it becomes a big thing for us. And I don't know, I guess it's a sicko in me that I threaten now to go down there and just, mess with his shelves and put something where it doesn't belong. I don't do that to be mean, y'all. I just play. That's all. But I do wish I had taped it because it was quite funny. He takes it very, very seriously. He really does.
He's so funny.
Well, I think he was excited to go back to work, and I was excited for him too.
because we
I
had been
was too.
home together for 2 weeks. Yeah, we just, needed. We needed, but my poor little dog, y'all, the young one, she would cry for him. And I was like, oh, honey, I'm sorry. And so I finally had to let her go downstairs and see for herself that he wasn't downstairs. And she ran down there. I heard her running through each room. And then all of a sudden I hear her just kind of go, and she just like basically cried. I mean, just, it was terrible. I was like, I'm so sorry. And I told my husband, he's like, oh, I guess I can finish up a little early and come home. I was like, no, we got it. We're good. We're good. I'll deal with her. It's okay. You stay at work. Everything's fine. So yeah, I think she's just not used to it yet. She's getting used to it. Oh, and you guys, one of the things that I got in my haul that I didn't show because my phone is full is Dunkin'. Get this. I tried to call it to you when I saw it. I was like, you won't believe this. And the flavor I got was sold out. It's Dunkin'. So it's native. Have you guys ever smelled the native shampoo and conditioner? My husband loves them. They have like a coconut flavor that smells, it's not a chemical smelling coconut. So they had an end cap at Walmart, and there were two people looking at it when I was, and that's how I noticed. I was like, what's on this right here that y'all are so mesmerized by? And I see it, and it's native stuff. And I was like, oh, I've seen their shampoo and stuff, big deal. But then I look and I was like, wait, there's 3 different levels, and each one had a different flavor, and you could smell them almost from, and I really don't have a real strong sense of smell. But the flavor I got, they were body washes. They did have one shampoo. I didn't see any shampoo or one conditioner. If they had shampoos, they were sold out. So it's Native's Dunkin' brand of strawberry frosted body wash. And y'all, it smells good enough to eat. Like it smells like Philosophy. Have y'all ever had Philosophy's body gel? They have them in different like food flavors, and they smell so good. Like you just want to eat them in the shower. So this is a pretty good size. I don't remember how much it was, but if you've ever been to Dunkin' and had their vanilla, it's basically it's just a blonde, like white cake donut with pink icing and sprinkles, strawberry. Smells just like that. So I still have it out on the counter because I was going to show it in a haul that I guess I'll never do. But then they had one called Blueberry Crumble, I think. And then one was, I don't know, vanilla something. None of them, interestingly enough, were a coffee smell from Dunkin'. So anyway, yeah, that was, and one last thing on the caramel. You guys know that I love the caramel syrup from Dunkin', or not from Dunkin', from Dollar Tree. And I hadn't been able to find it. And I thought, well, it's probably because of everybody baking at Christmas. And I wasn't totally out, but I was getting really low. And so when I find it, I like to buy 2 or 3 cans or bottles. So the other day, I was in Dollar Tree and I was talking to Finney. And I was like, oh, I found that caramel syrup again. And it's that Kent brand that Liz had let me know, Crafting Queen had let me know a long time ago. She was like, Turkey makes fantastic sweets. And sure enough, that Kent brand is from Turkey, and it's such a good caramel. It's thinner than like the Ghirardelli and stuff, but I've told you guys before all that, how good it is. So I saw this and I was like, well, it's a new bottle, but so what? So I bought 3 of them. So I'm going to try it again. I tried it on the phone, I think with you, Mona. And it was okay, but it's not as good as the Kent. I don't know what the brand is on this. I haven't found a brand on it. It just says caramel syrup. So I would love to hear from anybody else that's tried it. Is it good? When I tried it for a second, it seemed even thinner than the Kent one, which isn't bad, especially for on top of like coffee drinks or something. But at least the one little bit that I had on my finger for a second the other night, 2 nights ago when I first got it, it kind of tasted like it had a little bit of an aftertaste, like a little bit of like a saccharine taste. And I know it's not, it's sugar. I mean, it's not like I wasted that much money. I bought 3 bottles of it. And I also, if you guys have a Kroger, I found some new bacon jam, and it's Kroger's private selection. It's called hot pepper bacon spread. Usually when it says hot pepper bacon, it's usually sweet enough that it's not hot. It's not good. It's not a brand I'd recommend. So if you're looking for some pepper or some bacon jam and you have a Kroger, my husband and I both think you should pass on their bacon jam.
It doesn't, it tastes like the biggest mistake people make when they make it. They don't caramelize their onions long enough, and then they don't smoke the bacon enough. It just doesn't have enough taste to it. It just basically tastes like a sugary sweet jam. It's good, but not for bacon jam. So save yourself the money on the caramel from Dollar Tree, unless you think you'd like this one. And same with the pepper bacon jam.
I saw it today when I went to Dollar Tree, but
Did you?
I didn't see any of the Kent though.
That makes me so sad about Dollar Tree. I guess that's one of the prices that we pay, pun intended, where you don't ever know if you'll find the stuff from them again. Like I told you, there's this cookie that I got from my husband. I was like been like 2 years, and he loves chocolate. Like when Dee was talking about making those orange buttercream balls where she dipped them in chocolate, I was like, oh my gosh, my husband would love those. It reminded me I got from him, and it wasn't a real good deal, I guess, because it was just probably 8 cookies that you got, so it was a little bitty pack, but you could tell they were like some specialty, like higher end little cookie, and they were basically an orange, really strong orange tasting cookie shortbread, and it had a really dark chocolate, I think, in the middle of it. I only found it like 4 times, and then I could never find it again. And I don't know the name to try to find it. I would have remembered it back then. But he's even asked me, even this, I don't know, a few months ago, he's like, did you ever find those orange cookies again from Dollar Tree? And I was like, no, honey, I'm sorry. You just never know with them if you'll ever see it again. So like the Kent syrup, I hate that. It may be gone forever. No. That makes me want to cry because I love that Kent syrup. I really do. I mean, to me, it is as good as the Ghirardelli and the Torani, just in a different way. You know what I mean? Like it is just as good. It's got almost like a coconut taste to it also. It's delicious. It just, this new one.
Any down here, I'll get some and send it to you.
Oh, thank you, honey. That'd be great. I don't know. Maybe it's better to just wean me off hardcore. Because you know what'll happen, then I won't use it. I'll let it go bad because I'll be like, no, don't touch it. We don't have it. We can't get any more.
And don't forget to do what I told you to do tonight when you go to bed.
What? I've already forgot. What?
Your headache.
Oh, I know, you guys. Yeah. If you guys take Imitrex for migraines, I've been getting rebound headaches from them. And I've had one for like a week where I just, and I got on a high blood pressure med and I have gotten no migraines, you guys. It totally took care of the migraines. And then next thing I know, I let my blood pressure med run out. And so I was only without it for a couple of days, but that triggered the migraines again. And so I take I don't even take a fourth of one. I take just the tiniest bit of Imitrex and it works. It takes care of the migraine, but it triggers a rebound migraine the next day. And Mona has had the same issue. And so what did you say? You said take before bed, knowing that the next day I'm probably going to wake up with one, take 2 Tylenol and 2 ibuprofen.
Yeah.
I don't have any Tylenol. I wrote it down today.
Just at least take your ibuprofen.
You take the ibuprofen. Okay. Yeah. Great idea. Yeah. Really good idea, you guys. But yeah, they were right when they said that some migraines are tied to high blood pressure, and they think mine is just genetic related. Because I was like, do I really got to change my diet a lot? And they're like, no, we think yours is genetic related. But yeah, I'm going to do that tonight before bed. And I just haven't been cooking this week, so I will get, what happened? We lost her. Let's see what we're missing in the, I believe they have Dee says, I believe they have the Kent syrup here. Tasha disliked it so much. What? She disliked it? No. Oh, no. I didn't know anybody that disliked it. I loved it. Like, I absolutely loved it. Oh, no. Are you kidding, Finny? The Reynolds wrap, that's on my list of stuff to get from them. It's in my phone. You talking about the square cutoff sheets? I love those. Those things are awesome when you have certain sizes for certain items. But again, with stuff that they just don't make anymore. So, and also I looked the other day for the West Elm cups and I didn't find those. So apparently there's some West Elm mugs that if you can find them, I couldn't find them. And I went to my best Dollar Tree, but they didn't have them. If anybody can find them, it'll be Mona because she has like 4 stores near her. And she pointed out that like each store has something different that the buyers, like one store's known for getting the better makeup. One store's, so like I've never found those Stila lipsticks that Amy sent me. I've never found those, but I don't go very often. So that's probably part of it too, is going often enough to find them. Maybe that's something the resellers buy up too.
See, I didn't like the Kent Sarps either, but Joni loves that caramel.
Now, I don't like the chocolate or the strawberry. I don't hate them, but I just don't think that they are as good. Now, are you talking about, Fendi, are you talking about the wrappers that go around the bowls like you told us about? Because those I also need to remember to get. But are those gone? Are you talking about the square Reynolds wrap sheets? Let me write that down on the
if you're
chalkboard.
talking about the square Reynolds wrap sheets, we have them here all the time.
I think she may be talking about those bowl wrappers because she did a video showing how useful those are. Hey, Debbie. I saw it in my Dollar Tree too. They don't have the Reynolds wrap squares here anymore. Oh man, that's a shame. She says the Reynolds wrap sheets are no more here.
I'll have to send you some, Penny.
Queen says I'll give you the pick of the West Elm cups to share, and if any the Reynolds wrap sheets are no more here. So it looks like at least two of you just said that you can still find the Reynolds wrap squares. Yeah, that's something on my list, but I keep forgetting to get those bowl covers. Like Finny did a video showing how, and so I just wrote that down on my chalkboard to put in my phone because those are.
I'm gonna tell you something. Dee, did you know that they make deodorant in that Brazilian mist stuff? You know, the stuff that had the spray and then had like the leave-in conditioner and the body wash, and I think they even had the shampoo. I'm not sure, but I actually found some deodorant in it.
Okay, so
yesterday when I went.
All right, let me share my screen real quick. So this is a picture of the West Elm cups, if anybody can find them. I don't have my glasses on. I'm in the kitchen, so all right. So can you guys see this picture right here? See how the handle goes from the top of the cup down, and then they say West Elm on the bottom, right? So when I went, I was talking to Finny and I got out a magnifier on my phone because I didn't have my glasses, and I was looking and it said Greenbrier International. And so that's definitely Dollar Tree's brand. So the three types of white mugs I found, they did not have the West Elm cups. But I like how modern they are. They're pretty cool. So yeah.
We can't see them, Johnny, and I can't put them on there for some reason.
Oh, they're not showing?
No, I'm not on my computer, so I don't know how to add.
Stop screen. I don't know how to put it on there because that was the only way to stop the echo. That's a shame, you guys. I don't know. Yeah. Well, so what they look like, they have a really big handle. So it's just a plain white mug, but then they've got a really big U-shaped handle on them. And the handle starts at the very top of the lip of the cup of the white mug. So if that, like I said, is something, if you like,
put it on your community post on your YouTube.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that, you guys. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put it on my community post after this.
I haven't tried it, but I did get some, so I'm glad you like it. I'll try it.
I mean, but as soon as the resellers find out about those West Elm cups, they're probably in there buying them all up. I had a rant about resellers earlier. I just don't like that. I'm not going to pay anybody a crazy price like that tree that we want so bad. I can find that tree, but I'm not going to pay somebody $300 more for it just because they snapped them up. No, I'm not doing it. I'd rather not have the tree. I just am so, I think they're greedy. I don't like it. They buy it up so nobody else can get it at a good price on places like TJ Maxx and Marshalls and stuff. And I just, no, not doing it. But that site, if I can buy that, I mean, they even had, and I'll share it with you guys, the site, if it works or something, but it may not be something that we can buy from because we may have to have, like you said, your friend's thing. We'll see. I don't know. But hold on. Did somebody give me? Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Queen. Queen said she's gonna post it on her tab.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That way people can see it. Because they're really classy. They're very pretty, which isn't shocking. I mean, everything West Elm makes, I pretty much love. Oh, let me tell my story real quick about the jail, y'all. So I went to jail. Oh, don't get happy. Okay, I can hear the trolls right now. They've been like, "You went to jail. You admitted it. You admitted it." Watch, I will probably literally get something making fun of me for that. So I'm on grand jury duty. I'm actually the foreman, which is really fancy. And my dad still laughs about that. He can't believe that. But the other day, they begged us to come in before Christmas, and they were like, "Can we please get you guys to come in? We have a murder case." And so we're done with it. So I can talk about the murder case now or whatever. And I'm not really here to talk about that. But on that day, they wanted us to hear the murder case, or they would be forced to give the guy bond. And they didn't want to do that. The 90 days, I think it was going to be up. And so they begged us to have enough people to come in. So they got enough of us to come in and do that. And then they said, and we really need afterwards to get 3 of you to tour the jail and 3 of you to tour the DA's office, which the DA's office, I was like, I don't care about that, whatever. But the jail, I was like, oh, I go to the jail. And so I thought there'd be a lot of people, out of our group, they'd be like, cool, I want to go to a jail. And really, they couldn't hardly get it. So we had 3 people, had just enough. And there's this one guy and one other woman and myself. And so we did the DA's office, which was boring, just like you think it would be. And then we went to the jail. And the jail, you guys, was quite fascinating. It's our local jail here, and it's quite big. And we were supposed to write up our questions, or, just basically what we were supposed to do was tour it, look for anything that might be concerning. And then when we got back to the courthouse, we needed to just basically write up something informal so they could put it into what is called a presentment and file it or whatever. And so they really encouraged us to ask questions and stuff so that we could say how we got those answered, and then say again if we had any concerns or whatever. So this jail was so spick and span clean. There were no smells. It was phenomenal as far as clean, all that. But I even got to see like what a rubber room looks like what a room looks like where they might hurt themselves. And I forget what it's made out of, because I was like, ooh, I want to touch the wall. Because he was like, do you guys want to touch this? I was like, oh yeah, I do. Because I was like, this is hard. I would still think they could run themselves at the wall and like knock themselves out. So that was something I didn't know. I forget what the name of the material is that's used in the quote unquote rubber room. And then we got to see like where they body scan them. I didn't even know that was a thing, where they can like x-ray them to see if they've like put things up or swallowed things and that kind of thing. So that was, kind of neat. At one point, so they take us in to show us the men, and we're looking down at them, and they show how they have them segregated by violent offenders, one of which was the one we had just indicted for the murder case. And I didn't know which one he was down there, but I was like, okay, yeah, he's definitely down there, because he would be with the violent people. And then they showed us, and they were in like these pie shaped sections, which was, kind of neat or whatever. So something interesting I did not know that they do was they have, what is it called? Tablets that they all get to use. And I was like, they get to sit around on iPads. They look like kids' iPads. They have like the rubber around them, so if they drop them or whatever. We were supposed to look at the food they eat and see what we thought about that. It just didn't look good, I got to tell you. But it didn't, they certainly were given plenty of food. It looked clean, that kind of thing. So, but anyway, so we're sitting there looking down at them, and I was like, can they see up here at us? And they're like, no, it's basically what they can see is just shadows. So that was kind of cool. So then we go over to the women's area. No, first though, was we went through this one area that it was called segregation. And I was like, oh, is this like the hole or something? Didn't say that because I wanted to be all classy and look like I had my act together. So I was like, okay, so is this where, so I'm trying to think of intelligent questions to ask you guys. I mean, trying to act all foreman-ish or whatever. So I was like, not that this guy even knows that or something, but I said, so, because this was a genuine thing I wondered. I said, are these 6 cells? There were 3 on one side and 3 on the other. And all you could see was a big metal door with a square in it where they could open it up and give them stuff or whatever. So I was like, is this the metal, or are these cells where you have them set, or where you have them go when they're contagious, like with COVID or something, so that everybody doesn't get it? Because I would assume that would be an issue where they're in such close quarters that all of a sudden everybody's got COVID or everybody's got whatever. So I asked that. And the guy was like, well, no, we're going to show you the medical wing. And I was like, oh, okay. So we go on into this little area where we got to see this guy meeting with his attorney. And then we turned around. It was like a dead end. Turned around, went right back through this little tiny hallway of 3 cells on each side. And all of a sudden, okay, can I swear just one word, Mona, or is that not allowed? Will that be, so.
I think it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So we're walking back through, and I didn't know anybody was in these rooms, okay? And all of a sudden I hear this woman go, "We're not contagious, you uppity bitch." And I was like, oh, sorry. I had no idea anybody was in there. And she's just, that's not all she said. There was other things, but I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And what was so hilarious was the guy who was giving the tour, which is the commander of the jail. I don't know what his title is. He was really cool. He was laughing about it. And he was like, I was like, I did not mean to get her in an uproar. I'm sorry. Cause she was like kicking the door and, called me the, uppity bee a couple of times and that kind of thing, along with a string of other things. And I was like, wow, sorry. So sorry. I did not mean to make it sound like she had leprosy or anything like that. I was just curious about whether or not she, whatever. And he was laughing. He was like, it's okay. So then we go to the women's section. And I'm like, okay, it's been another 20 minutes. I need to come up with some question to ask. And the man who was with me, I felt like he was asking really intelligent questions, because he's like, how many people here do you have come through here? What's your ratio of men to women? I was like, I need a good question like that. So I was like, okay. So I look down, and we're in the women's section, and I see this woman who's got really skinny arms and legs. And I'm not wanting to hate on anybody for their looks or anything like that. They're wearing their jail uniforms or whatever. And y'all, this woman's stomach, I was like, whoa. She's going to drop that baby any second. She was within an age range to be pregnant, all that. And so I was like, well, what do you do with them when they're pregnant? And we still haven't been through the infirmary. And so that should have been my first clue. That again, remember, Jenny, he has mentioned that there is a medical area. Okay. But no, I'm too busy trying to think of an intelligent question. And I was like, whoa, what do you, do for do you have a nursery or whatever for when this woman, when they have their babies? And it was a woman guard. And she was like, oh, we don't have anyone that's pregnant here. And I was like, oh no, this one. And she's like, oh no, I know who you're talking about, but no. And then the commander or whatever just starts laughing again. And you can tell he's treating me like I'm almost like a kid, where he's like, I shouldn't laugh at this, but I can't help it. And she just did. Bless her heart. She means to have a filter, but she doesn't. And he was like, no, I know who you're talking about too. And he's like, it's okay. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I really thought she was pregnant. Her arms are so skinny, her legs. And I'm like, let me just shut up. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And this is why my dad was like, see, this is crazy that you're the foreman, because, you're because I was like, I'm so sorry. I did not, she looked, and that's never something you want to accuse somebody of being pregnant when they're not. That's not nice. That's how pregnant I thought she was. So had I just shut up, okay, there's an idea. I would have found out that when we got to the infirmary, they actually have a dentist. They can use their tablets while they're in the dental chair. They can do I was a little shocked that they get to use those tablets to be not on the internet, but they can watch movies. They can sit there and play games. I don't know that I think that that's that cool. I do think it's cool that they can attend court sessions without having to be taken out of the jail. That's convenient for everybody. But I don't know that they can get to use these tablets all the time. But they do. They have a dental chair. They have a really nice medical area, with the whole IV setup. No, they're not going to do surgery in there. But it was pretty neat. I had never, toured a jail before. So ever since I got back, my husband, every time he comes in, he's like, are you watching another lockup or jail show? I'm like, I'm a jail expert now, honey. I might have embarrassed myself, but I'm a jail expert now. Okay. So just hush up. I'm trying to find out which jails have tablets, what their privileges are, all that stuff. So yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Cubert was my favorite game, Finny, when I was a kid. I love that. I had Intellivision and loved Cubert. Are y'all talking about Intellivision? Because I missed it, but I have to get in on it if you're talking about Cubert. I love that show. It's the one where you jumped on the ice, and then if that wormy thing got you, if he touched you, you died. And I think no, that was Burger Time. Anyway, I'm dating myself. But whenever we have our get together, wherever everybody meets up, if anybody wants to go on a jail tour, I'll arrange it for us, okay? You better believe it. I think that would be so much fun. I'm serious. I had a good time. I was actually kind of sad when it ended. I was just so interested. I thought it was really neat. Amy said cute is a comment. I'm a jail spurt. That's a okay, that's what I am. I'm a jail spurt. Yes. Seriously. Oh, and I don't know if y'all ever watched that show called it's not Bad Boys Cops or whatever. It's some, I don't know the name of it, but where I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, is they have like 4 cities that they show live, where it's like basically like Cops, but it's a newer version. And then they have
PD.
is that what it is? Live PD, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
And so 2 of our friends, one of which y'all heard me refer to as the general before, she and Johnny will not go out on the nights that Live PD. I'm like, you guys can just DVR that or whatever. And she's like, no, I know. And I'm like, I know why. You stay home. You're hoping to see somebody we know up on that, and I'm like, I mean, most of our friends, would never end up on there, but that's why they do it. And so they have like, I don't know, like 3 other cities, but the one of the cities, yeah, kind of neat, is from there. Tablets, well, I didn't think they would be allowed this, me either. And that's how they do their commissary, and that's how they get their mail. And apparently that cuts down on the contraband, because apparently people try to send them drugs through the mail, which I didn't even know that was possible. Like, he was like, yeah, they tape them to the pages like acid and different stuff like that. So that was interesting. And then after I put my foot in my mouth the second time, I was like, all right, I have a really big question this time, but I'm not about to do it, because this hasn't worked out well twice when it's been kind of an on the edge question. But we were in the women's section, and I look over, and in one of the little pie section, they only have like, I don't know, a fourth women. It's mostly men. But I look down, and there is a pod or a pie section that is very, very full. And I was like, okay, I know nowadays that people can identify as like a gremlin or a hamster or whatever it is that they want to identify as. But everybody that I see in this pie-shaped pod here they're very manly, and I certainly butchered the female being pregnant thing. But, and what was so funny was the commander or whatever laughed, and I was like, dude, I didn't even ask my question. Why are you laughing? And he was like, I think I know what you're going to ask. And I was like, I'm not asking. I'm not asking anything that's on the edge of could be, no. And he laughed. He was like, those are men. And I was like, they are? And he was like, yeah. And I said, well, why are they? And he was like, because we have a duty to protect them. These are the sexual predators. And these are the men that have, like kiddie porn or child rape and that kind of thing. And I was like, oh, and he said, so as abhorrent as their crimes are, we can't even chance having them over in the men's area, because he said, I told you about what they call them, trustees. And I was like, what's a trustee? And he said, it doesn't mean we trust them, but those are inmates who have a job to like serve food and stuff like that. He said, and you just never know with their prison code or their jail code. There are some of them who would be on their best behavior, so they could become a trustee just to put a shiv, which I didn't know what that was. I think he said just to shiv someone or something like that. I may be getting that word wrong or whatever. And I do know about like prison justice. Like they don't like, if you've harmed kids, and I think even women, there's that whole, in their moral code.
Usually women, children, and elderly people.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That would make perfect sense. And for me, I feel like it should be animals too. Rena says, my neighbor is a dentist and goes to the jail and works on the teeth once every few months. What a good thing to do. Wow. Yeah. We had a defense attorney here that was smuggling drugs by soaking it onto the paperwork. Now he's in jail. Okay, so that's what he's talking about the paperwork then. Because I was like, how does it, because he didn't get into detail, but he basically said they can get it into the paper. And I was like, into the paper? And he said, well, some taping and then some other means. And he kind of just trailed off and didn't say how. So I guess that's what it is, where they can like soak it into, I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah. So now if they don't, the tablets, if that's how they get their mail, so I guess in the mailroom they scan it and it's never going past the mailroom. So for that reason, I think the tablets are pretty cool. But, you know, for a couple of them in like the violent area, I look down and they're sitting there. I'm like, what are they playing? Maybe they were playing Cubert, you know, I don't know. But they were playing something on the game because you could tell, you know, and then some of them were sitting there doing old school, like, cards and stuff. And another thing they do, their outside area is not outside. It's just got an open roof, which I didn't think that was allowed. But yeah, that's considered their outside time. So they don't actually have to let them out into a yard. That's still considered out in the quote unquote outdoors or whatever, which I thought was quite interesting. Dee says, anyone listening to the book from Sherry Frank? I'm on chapter 22. Wait, is that? No, I was thinking,
That's Frankie's daughter.
Oh.
8 passengers.
Well, okay. All right. That is not at all I was thinking she was. I was thinking of a funny book that has
No.
the author sounds something like that. Oh, okay. There's a new case that, what's that one called? The Rose Petals or whatever that I'm going to get hooked on now that's in our area somewhat. I'm ashamed that, you know, Georgia, South Carolina and stuff would have people like that, but I guess there's bad people everywhere. But have y'all heard of that rose petal murder? I had not.
Well, I don't think so.
Queen says, yeah, that was here in King County. Ruined his entire career. He was in his late 50s. Rose petal murder. Okay, is that what it's called? Anyway, if y'all have not looked that one up, look that up. That is a crazy murder. I mean, just crazy, crazy. And we watched Greenville, South Carolina. Okay, yeah. Hopefully they'll do the right thing there with a good judge and stuff, I hope. Georgia, if it's anywhere near Fulton County, I don't have a bit of faith for how things may or may not turn out. I just don't. I mean, Fulton County is known to be corrupt, but we're not in Fulton County. I mean, the rest of Georgia is usually pretty good. But like that Pretty Lies and Alibis is covering it. Okay, I've watched that channel before. Yeah. But it is a crazy murder. I mean, crazy. And it's got the kitty stuff too. So if that's the kind of thing that I fluctuate. Sometimes I can watch it and sometimes I can't because I just get so mad. And I think the things I think should be done. I mean, y'all should see the, you know, whenever it was anything about a kid, all of the jurors, for the most part, so we served for 6 months. For the most part, the women are sitting on the right side and the men are sitting on the left side, and everybody just sits in their same spot each time when they come in, I guess, by habit. And every time we've had like a man that's been grooming a female or something like that, the women are so ready to, you know, and we're not convicting them. As a grand jury person or juror, we just decide if there's enough evidence to send it on to trial. But it surprised me also, not only that I didn't know that like we had gang activity where we live and that kind of thing, but also there's still so many morons that run from the cops, y'all. Like you would think that people would know better than to do that nowadays. Every single one of them, for the most part, gets caught. And even if they don't, they've got your driver's license, you know, so or your license plate. It just, there's a lot of really stupid cons and criminals out there. Just dumb. We only had one case where I thought they were going to come to blows. And it was, I can tell you about this one because it's over, but there was over a 10-year-old boy that had been beaten by his dad, and the woman videoed it. And everybody was like, why would the mom video it or whatever? And it's because she was a paraplegic and she wanted the dad to go down for it. And some of the men were like, wait a minute, you know, nowadays we can't even spank our kids. And they made a couple good arguments about how, you know, if you even try to spank your kid nowadays, you're on YouTube, you're convicted for, you know, and I do think that's sad. I mean, because back in my day, it was a good thing to be spanked. It made you scared of doing something wrong, you know, but abuse is something different. And so that was one where I was like, okay, y'all calm down, calm down. It is not our job to convict them. We just have to decide, is it enough? Is there enough evidence? And I was like, in my opinion, I'm not going to chance it that some kid got abused. There's a video of it. My vote is for it to go on to trial because I don't want that on my conscience or whatever. And so, yeah, but there was one really good looking motorcycle guy, and he was like, look, my 10-year-old, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I try to spank him, and this is about the last year, he just turned 10, he is going to squirm around so much. My, spanking might end up hitting him somewhere that's not on his butt. But, he said, I just don't want to be so, quick to ruin this man's life. But, so there were some that people felt strongly about. For the most part, it was just stupid criminals, just a bunch of stupid, like there was one where one woman was wanting to run down her boyfriend's girlfriend or whatever, ruined her life over trying to run down the girlfriend in the yard. She's on video. She's on everybody's, camera, blink camera, all that. And she's trying to say not guilty now or whatever it was. So yeah, there's a bunch of crazies. God, they do that down at the beach, 100 miles per hour chases. Every single one of those, they said, we did a pit maneuver and we were able to, whatever. So they catch them every time. I even asked him that. I was like, do y'all catch them? He was like, I've never not caught anybody. We just have such good, they call in reinforcements and one car goes one way, one car goes another way. And these morons never get away with it. So I don't know. But yeah, I've actually enjoyed it. It's been kind of interesting. It's been kind of sad, like I said, because there's been so many morons and stuff I didn't want to know about, somewhat near where we live. But yeah, I'd love to know if anybody else had ever been a grand juror. I'd never even, I'd never been a regular juror. Yeah, it's a crazy case. That the rose petal thing is crazy. I couldn't believe it. It sounds like something from a movie. It almost didn't seem real. If you're into true crime, it's very interesting. It's very sad. I still don't know enough about it, but yeah. And then one more thing I'll say about true crime. If you guys are into true crime and you watch the Sarah Boone case where she put the guy in the suitcase, when she got sentenced, her sentencing video, you guys, on YouTube, she is the biggest narcissist I have ever seen in my entire life. And y'all know we know a couple narcissists, or at least one. And this, I've never seen such a narcissist. I could not believe the things she said. She turned down a a sentencing plea or whatever that they were going to give her. What is that called? An offer or whatever. Turned that down and gambled. And now, and what I love about Florida is life. If you get life in Florida, you're going away for life. So she's now never getting out. That is awesome, especially if you watch her sentencing video where she went off on the family so bad. She didn't take one bit of responsibility. She was the victim the whole time. It was as infuriating as Jodi Arias. I actually don't recommend watching it if you don't want to get in a bad mood, but it was so satisfying to watch the judge slap a life sentence on her. He didn't even tell her off. I was kind of wishing he would tell her off, but he didn't. He didn't even give her the, you know what I mean? He's like, you're not even worth my rant. You're sentenced to life. And I was like, dang, how long is life in Florida? No. In Florida, life is really life. She's not getting out. I guess something could happen. I guess they could get a really woke judge or something, but, change something around. But for the most part, no. So, plea bargain, that's what it is. Yeah, she is an absolute monster. She was so unlikable in her interrogation, but I had never seen anybody as bad as what I saw. That sentencing thing, I was like, my jaw was on the floor, and that's hard to do with as much as true crime as I've watched. That's how bad it was. She is so awful. Went off on his family, said she hoped that they lived every day, regretting it, not helping her. And it was just terrible. They got up and left. Good for them. So, yeah. But yeah, seriously, Mona, what are you going to be showing on your channel? I wanted to say one other thing, gabbed so much. You guys, so something I didn't think about with Mona's. So when I think about what Mona does for her business, I always think of her making mugs and t-shirts. And I just don't, I don't need a t-shirt and a mug that often, but if I do, I'll come to you for a t-shirt and a mug, because I especially love that you do the sublimation printing and it's not like a heat press or whatever, or you know what I mean, the peel off kind.
Yeah.
But Mona has some pillows that she's going to help me do for Valentine's. So like, for instance, let's say you wanted a, like, I love those old graphic Valentine's cards from like the 50s or before and that kind of thing. She can make a pillow out of that. She can make a plate out of that. She can make just about anything that you see out there. She can duplicate it. I mean, I even found plates I wanted and I was like, could you make plates? And she's like, I have a plate maker. And I was like, you're kidding. And she's like, nope, I have a plate maker. And I was like, what? And so then I was like, what? That would be such a good gift to give to somebody. Like when we got married, we got given a bowl. I think it was a plate. I don't know, you guys, but it was so cool. And it had like our wedding date and it had a Bible verse. It was beautiful. So that, I guess what I'm saying is think outside the box for some of the stuff that she can make. So I think are we going to do like a collab or a video? How are we going to do that so people can see what you're going to make me for the Valentine's thing?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That way people can see how I use it. And then, yeah. And so we don't have to worry about copyright, because what she does is if you have something you want her to duplicate, she changes it just a little bit, enough to make it your own. Because I was like, I want it to look really like this. How do we get around copyright? And she was like, oh, no. I change it enough that it becomes our own design. I was like, oh, awesome. So if you find something that you want, she can give you, the same. I mean, like pillowcases, like monogram pillowcases.
Yeah, and
Or,
I ordered cutting boards, so I'm gonna.
Oh, yes. That's such a good gift to give people, you guys. Cutting boards. And you know what a lot of people do for cutting boards is they put like an old family recipe on them, or like wedding dates, or like, your last name established 2013 or whatever, And who doesn't use a cutting board? I mean, I use one at least once a day.
Yeah, these will be ones that you can use. They're not just for show.
They're not just for,
You
yeah.
actually use them because
Yeah.
the picture actually goes on the bottom, so it's not gonna be something you cut into.
No, that is awesome. Oh my God, Rena, are you kidding? I've been following that and I didn't even hear that about Scott. No. What? Surely not. I knew the death penalty got taken away, but I didn't know that what? Oh no. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Sorry, y'all. I'm catching up on that. I can't stand that man. Oh, I would pull the plug myself. Wow. He got his own trial. Or a new trial. What? Are you sure that's true? I thought no matter what, he wouldn't get a new trial. What? Okay. That sucks. Oh, okay.
I would rather see the Menendez brothers get a new trial.
Me too, all day long. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I really think the Menendez brothers were abused.
I do too.
I believe that.
What made me believe it was the new stuff that's come forward, where that would have been hard to fake. Like, I mean, just look into that, you guys, because I know it. They were really smarmy in the way they spent that money after it happened and all that. But they were young and stupid, and all of a sudden they had free access to that money, and they made some really stupid decisions that made them look that much more guilty. But then I always couldn't get away with, why'd you kill the mom? Why her? She didn't do this, but maybe it was all that anger at her allowing it to happen. I don't know. I know that's the kind of thing that can divide people pretty easy. So we should probably be careful there. But I agree with you that, that's a hard one where, but now there's that new DA. So it may not happen. Or he may not, I don't know. But yeah, they found his wife and baby on the rocks where, he was,
Yeah.
And if you watch that new special, I say new, I don't know how old it is, but it's relatively new. They know how to do that. Like remember the Making a Murderer thing, where they put such a slant on it towards Scott in his favor that if you're not careful, you can watch that and you're like, well, maybe Scott isn't guilty. And it's like, no. If you get deep enough into the case, there's too many things that don't add up, like those box, 6 of them, just however many it would take to hold her down, or however many it was. And because there was like one on, each limb, and then one for her head. So I guess it was 5. I don't know, y'all. But I mean, that's not coincidence. He had a brand new boat he didn't tell anybody about. He was, found at the exact same place that, they were found. And then if you're not guilty, why would you keep going to watch what the cops were doing? I guess you could say because he wanted to find out if he was, I don't know. And then why would you go on the run? There's just no, I mean, the murder case we heard the other day, you guys, he may very well get out for, the place will probably do PTSD, and, because it's a guy who has mental issues, and he was in the military, and he was sleeping with a gun on his chest, and he killed his girlfriend. And he just woke up startled and killed her. And so the DA said that, they may try to plead suicide. Who knows, but anyway, so it is what it is. I mean, and they told us we could talk about that. So it's okay, now that we've done our part. But yeah, I don't know, you guys. I thought it was pretty interesting. I'd love to hear if anybody else has ever been a juror. I'd never done anything like that. Thought it was kind of interesting, sad, all that stuff. So, but Mona, what do people need to do to get the Scentsy stuff? Not just go to your link. Like when I've gone to it takes you out of my cart sometimes, and so like I want to always make sure that you get the credit. So what do we do there?
You can either comment, just to make sure you can comment that you're interested, or you need me to send you my link or something.
Okay.
Like on one of my Facebook, Facebook, YouTube videos.
Okay.
Under my description on my YouTube, I do have my link.
Okay.
You can do that, or you can just send me a short message. Hey, I'm interested in this or whatever, and I'll help you.
Just say the ones that we want and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. All right. Are any of them likely to sell out that we need to act on sooner than later? Like that warmer for I almost said Thanksgiving.
We'll have the warmer till the end of the month for sure.
Okay.
And it'll be 10% off to the end of the month. Now you might be able to get it next month, but it'll be full price. And with it not being the warmer of the month, next month you may not be able to get it. Like next month's warmer will be the Shamrock for St. Patrick's Day. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to know because so nobody goes and gets upset because something's gone or not. So yeah.
But if you get on there and it says sold out or something, you can always message me, because I always go to one of my partners and they may have it on hand.
Oh, that's a good idea. Or good thing to know. Okay.
Sometimes we help each other out. I may have something they need, and they may have something I need.
Yeah. Good to know. Okay. Yeah. I definitely want to get some of those. But I'm glad you did that, telling us what's in each one.
Yeah.
So.
Some of them is like,
But thank you for being honest and letting us know. Instead of, see, I'm much more likely to come back and shop from you again. You know what I mean? Not just because you're a friend, but because you're straightforward. You're like, you really don't want that. That doesn't smell. I know smell is subjective, but still.
No, some of them were just, No.
Oh, good to know. Yeah. I do love that leather one. That one is so good.
Yeah.
I don't even have to put it in a warmer some of the time. It just smells so clean. Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. It's a very manly smelling one.
And black tie affair is very manly too. I don't even know if you can get that right now. But
I've never heard of that one.
But black tie affair is really
okay.
A really good one too.
I have never ever heard of that one at all. So
it usually comes around Father's Day.
Okay.
So but it's a good one too.
All right. Well, I'd like to try it. Absolutely. So, and it's buy 5 and get a 6 free?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. I plan to do that. Well, I hope you will stay safe with the storm.
I will. I will. I'm
Keep your
gonna.
daddy safe. Make him some good foods.
Uh, like
Always
I
comes
said,
back to food with me.
he'll. I'm gonna have a hard time getting him to stay home.
What do you mean?
He
Oh,
don't
because he likes to get out and about.
uh, get out. So
See, I have no problem doing that for the most part. I don't get antsy, but I know some people do. My husband's like that. I asked him today to please go get whatever he needs to so that tomorrow he's not running to Home Depot. I don't think he did so. And he's like, did I not show you in Snowmageddon that my truck, he has a different truck now, but he's like, in 2014, I was, able to get up the hill that nobody else could get up. I was able to go through this road that was broken, go through this whatever. And I was like, honey, yes, but that doesn't account for all the other people that can't drive, in it or that don't have a 4x4. And he was like, all right, well, good point. So if I'm able to keep him home tomorrow and Saturday, if it's needed, I would love to, I don't think he's still on here, how to know if there's ice, if you can't see it, because I don't know that we're going to get snow. I think we may just get, a glaze of ice, and that can be hard to see, to even know if that's really there or not. So that's the main thing I don't want him driving in, is that. So we'll see. So keep your dad home if you can, so he doesn't be driving in that. It's not easy.
mm-mm.
If he's like my dad is a persistent man. He wants just
he's grown.
Yep. Hubs will go, I have a mom. I'm like, you don't listen to her either. Nope.
That's exactly how my dad is.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't train him very well. I don't know. At least my husband, anyway. So, but I think he can stay home tomorrow. He's got enough stuff to do here. I've still got to figure out what I'm going to make for food. So if anybody has any good ideas, let me know, either in Discord or somewhere. I'll make something yummy. So, but yeah, I had fun tonight, Mona. I love your new channel.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah. And you've already done a collab with who was it?
Only My Dreams and the Rose Live.
Awesome. Okay.
So.
They sound familiar, but yeah, it sounds like that was really good that she, you said tagged everybody and helped your channel. So
yeah.
So keep doing these lives. That'll help you get your watch hours, and then you can monetize pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm excited. So
everybody's wanting to do a trivia one again soon. So you can work that into your channel, can't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Have a good night, Queen. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. So that'll be super fun. Let's try to do one of those pretty soon if you want to. All right.
All right.
Because I know Jan said she'd help with one of those, and Linda said she'd help with one of those. People love those. So we'll plan on that whenever you want to. I'll be ready.
Okay, that'll work.
All right. You better be calling me in the morning singing, do you want to build a snowman? Okay. If we have some snow.
I will.
At least get some pictures with Rebel in the snow for me, okay?
Yeah, like my cat's gonna go outside. The other ones on outside I open the door to take food to them, and they come in the house.
What?
Rebel just.
Oh, Rebel allows it.
Oh yeah, he just looks up. So.
Oh, thank you, May. Had a good time. Hey, Linda, thank you. Yeah. Hey, Debbie. So I hope everybody had a good time. It really was fun. It's been way too long. We need to do another one soon.
No,
Let's hang out with everybody. Yeah.
Fun. And if there's anything you want us to ever go over or whatever, just let us know.
Absolutely. Can't wait. Yep. Everybody stay safe in this storm if it's coming your way.
Yep.
Night to Finny. I don't know when but Night to Finny, I hope her weather's okay too.
She's going to watch a movie with her honey.
Oh, that's never a bad idea. All right, then. So I will talk to everybody soon. Thank you for joining us. I had a great time, Mona.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, loves.
All right.
All right, Raina.
Bye,
See you soon. Okay. All right, night. Bye.